Hey guys, it's JJ here with you. So, night number 2, we are back. Gonna be joined here in a couple minutes by Mr. Wheels, Mr. Norm, doing a little bit of fertilizing as you guys can see. Probably hear the little ones in the background. She's playing away, doing what she does best, but how's everyone tonight? Let's go here and we'll unmute Discord so that Norm can join us, who's a good buddy of mine. Hey Norm, how are you, buddy? We are now live on YouTube and on Twitch. He's a little camera shy, guys.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Just doing some fertilizing.
Cool. And I'm just about done fields 8 and 9. I've been running them together. So I hope everyone's enjoying their Friday night. I'm hoping if Mr. Buckshot's watching this, it wasn't too major, and I hope you are watching this, Buck. Because that means if you're watching, then you're still living. And I don't have to be worried that your last tweet or message to me was huge fireball. But, yeah. So how is everyone tonight? There's restreams telling me that there's 3 people watching, so how is everyone? Hope everyone's good. Enjoying their Friday night. We are hanging out here on the server. We're going to do a little bit of fertilizing first to start. Somebody, not naming any Wheels' names, decided he'd purchase an entire farm on us. Right, Norm? It was Wheels, wasn't it?
Sure.
See? You guys heard it. Norm doesn't lie. So, a little bit of a change up from yesterday. I'm not just doing logging tonight. Someone's a little happy. Poor little girl who kept her cooped up in her car seat most of the night last night. Or, not last night. Most of the day was shopping, so she's finally happy to be out and on the floor and playing. Clearly making a mess because she pulled her toys out, so. But it is what it is.
Okay, guys, and I'm back. Finally.
Welcome back, finally. Oh, that hurt.
So
I managed to
I'm
hit
gonna
mute
finish...
quick enough. I just sneezed.
I'm gonna bless you.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna finish up 17, and we've got like 5 or 6 other fields to fertilize, and then we'll be going from there.
5 or 6?
I guess, right? Something like that.
10?
5 or 6 or 10, give or take.
Well, you're doing 17. Norm and I have taken care of 1, 2, 8, 9.
Yeah.
That leaves 18 I did earlier. Half of 17 needs to be done. 22 I did. So you have 24, 23, 30, 34, 42, 43 I think is done. 48, 49, and 54 all need to be done. On 45.
Kijeto Jones Sabrayton. I know I totally messed up your name, but welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. Yeah, during the time it's taken me to set up to actually do this, you guys almost have all the work done. Well, not quite.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm kind of fertilizing 8 and 9 together. I'm just using the same set of GPS lines and running it back and forth.
Oh, I forgot to log in as admin. I guess I can just be a lowly old peon farmer tonight.
You can be my minion. It's okay. I like how I look over and I have my cruise control set to 18, but yet I'm doing 21.
So we've definitely made a lot of progress on this map here. And we got the orchards going. Earlier I delivered enough water and stuff for those, so we're starting to put out some fruit soon. And then last night we got the greenhouses going, so now we're just working on conquesting our purchase of every field on this map. So we do got about $6 million built up. So
6.5. Well, 6.6 million.
So I guess what the plan is we're going to harvest these fields at the same time, right?
I believe so.
So this is a multi-stream, so if you're watching on Twitch, you can definitely find both. I believe I have a link in the description, and also there's a YouTube link as well, but Twitch is actually easier to watch it simultaneously if you want to. So if you want to see what JJ's doing, you can definitely click on that link for him. And I take it I haven't had any more issues with static.
No, I have not heard any.
Okay. Well, I restarted my computer, and I think that made a difference. So. Jonah Bastatreno, how you doing? So there's the multi-stream. If you want to watch Twitch from both of us, you can catch us both. And I believe, I don't remember, does it show both chats or just one?
Shows
Can't
both.
remember.
Sorry, had my mic muted.
Oh, it's okay.
But no, it does show both chats. You just have to click on the little menu there, and you can get both chats set up on. And both of our chats are simultaneous, or however you want to say it. YouTube chat and Twitch chat are linked together. So if you're talking on YouTube, Twitch chat can see it, and vice versa. So you guys can actually mingle with each other if you wanted to.
That's good, Jono. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so I hear a little bit of background noise from you there, JJ, like your stuff in the background somewhere there.
Yeah, my wife has the TV on right now, so
Okay.
she'll be leaving here soon.
That's okay. What are those green and red lines? That's GPS. That way I can drive in a straight line, because if I wasn't using GPS, I'd have a hard time with that. So yeah.
So you're on 23 now, Norm?
Yes, I am.
I'll head over to 24.
So once we get done with the fertilizing, then we'll go ahead and do the harvesting here. But because we just bought the fields, they haven't been harvested, or they haven't been fertilized. So this is going to increase our yield. That's why we're doing this right now. But we were just talking about amazingly how long fertilizer lasts. Definitely different than in Farm Sim 15. It seemed like your fertilizer would run out immediately.
What? It doesn't run out immediately?
Right. I mean, on Farm Sim 15, it's like if you were doing a field like this, you'd need like 3 different times. You'd need to refill 3 times.
If not more.
So I am looking to try that AI extension. I noticed the Giants brought it out in their main mods list.
I seen that too.
Yeah, so I definitely want to try that out. And it looks like right now, which is not normal, actually have more people watching on the Twitch side than on YouTube, so which is okay. It's okay with me. It's just normally not that way.
It's a little bit of a later stream. No, it's about normal.
Yeah, but that's not going to hurt my feelings any. I mean, if it's... It's just an interesting statistic. I don't usually see it like that.
No, it's usually always the other way around.
Somebody's using the microwave.
Oh, I thought there was something going on here. I just happened to activate. It actually worked out that the beeps happened at the exact same time that I triggered cruise control.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking going, I didn't do anything. Why is it beeping at me all of a sudden?
Alright, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to have to come over here and I'm going to... Okay. There we go. So, yeah. Alright. There we go. This field right here is actually pretty good size. Just jumping around Twitch at 1:22 at night, huh?
Gotta love it when you hit the wrong button and you gotta reset everything. I went to set up auto turn and, well, I didn't set up auto turn.
He said something like that he's fine. Sorry, we're talking about a message that we got from somebody earlier. He said he's
sent
okay
me a photo.
Oh no.
Which makes me even more scared now.
Really? He doesn't look like the Anakin Skywalker, does he?
No, but you can see all of the top of his head is burnt. You can see,
Really?
like, you know when you burn your hair, how it, like,
Yeah.
curls at the ends? Oh yeah, his
Oh.
eyebrows are all curled. Eyebrows are curled, the whole top of his head is curled. Actually, the little bit of peach fuzz that he had on his face is curled.
Wow.
I know I should be laughing at his misfortune, but I'm gonna laugh at his misfortune.
That's terrible.
He knows I love him. It's okay. If you guys are wondering, we're actually talking about Buckshot. He is having a barbecue tonight, so... And apparently he didn't want any hair left, so...
Apparently he's... Yeah, never mind. I won't go there.
I'll be right back in a second, guys.
Okay. I won't go there. Never mind. I'm still not 100% sure that doing one round of fertilizing before the harvest actually... I guess we've tested it, but... Thank you for the file there, Jono. I appreciate it.
Alright, who has a hired worker? Oh, me. Duh.
I was gonna say.
It's on the kitchen counter.
No, me and Norm are behaving ourselves.
No, I have a hired worker plowing who's apparently now blocked. What field is he plowing? He's on 16, almost done. I'm gonna have to tab over there and sort him out, I guess.
Could have run into the wood forestry equipment.
Yeah, that's where he is.
The chicken scared you? The chicken sound. So that guy followed, and he said the chicken scared him.
Yeah, that chicken has that effect on people, don't worry. You won't be the first one to get scared or the last.
And sorry, guys, Norm hasn't witnessed me and JJ stream before at the same time, so I'm not sure he knows what to think about this, but hopefully we're not making you too uncomfortable, Norm.
Stream.
All right, so let's see where we are here.
So are you done 17?
Yeah, so I could do 34.
Okay.
Or does it have something on it?
Everything's needs to be at least done. I think 34 hasn't been harvested yet once.
Okay, so let me go down to even worse. It's 1:22 a.m. I guess chickens have that effect on you at that time of the day, and it's dark in your room.
I know yours has made me jump, and I know it's there.
The haunted chicken.
I expect it half the time, and it makes me jump.
Wheels and the haunted chicken.
Yeah.
Jedco66, how you doing?
Hey, Jedco,
So
how are you, buddy?
Y'all having a good Friday night so far? Or Saturday morning, if you're Jono. He's going to wake up in like 4 a.m. and he's going to be dreaming about that chicken.
See, now you're going to get a message. You and your chicken kept me awake all night.
My son dreams about chicken, but it's fried chicken. Hey, JKD Gamer, how you doing? He wakes up in a cold sweat. The chicken! It's after me. Okay. Anyway, back to our normal scheduled farming.
So, my wife went to the store, and she brought home these, like, s'more cookies. And they're chocolate with chocolate chunks and marshmallow cookies.
Are you going to send me one?
I don't know. There was like 10 or something in the pack, and there's 2 left.
Oh, well, at least send a picture. Really? Your birthday yesterday, huh? Or 2 days ago, really? You got 135 pounds. Holy cow, man. Sounds good. That'll buy a lot of chicken. Yeah, JK, this is a good map. It's on the server. So, it's a good edit. A lot of nice factories, a lot of really cool things to do on this map. So, definitely recommend it. That's for sure. I'm getting tired of playing the stock farm sim. Wait, did you send me a tweet?
Maybe.
So that's all I'm going to get is a picture. Let me check that out. Oh, I better turn off the fertilizer. So if you guys go check JJ's, well, you got to log in. Forget that. Never mind. Why chicken? Why not? Well, before you came in, Jonah was scared he followed me on Twitch, and my chicken jumped up on the screen and scared him. Hey, Zachary, how you doing?
Gotta love it, eh? I actually shared it to my Twitter too, guys. I meant to put s'more chicken, or s'more chicken cookie, yeah. S'more cookie, it auto-corrected to s'more cookie. Hey, Jedko, I didn't even notice you were over here, too.
All right. So I had heard a rumor that American Truck Sim had open beta for the New Mexico map. Zachary, I'm in a wheelchair. Well, let's just say it like this. We have something in common then, pal. Jeremy, how you doing? Yeah, somebody cruelly told me that open beta was open now for American Truck Sim for New Mexico, and it's not yet, so. Okay, so I think we have gotten all these fields finished.
What about 42, 43, 48, 49, 54? 42,
Wait.
43,
Oh,
48,
no.
49, 54.
Yeah, but we're
And 30.
concentrating on the northern side. When me and Norm
Oh.
talked about this, we're gonna do the northwest corner, not that. You okay? Sounds good, Jonah.
Fine.
I guess
Road Dog, how are you today, buddy?
I'm not gonna get paid if I don't do it.
I'll pay you in cookies.
You work for cookies, Norm?
Does sound pretty good right about now.
I'd send you one, Norm, but you don't add me on social media.
Well, Norm's probably closer to you than I am. So should I do this little tiny sliver on the side of the field, or should I just let the sliver go?
I just let the sliver go.
Okay. I'm not saying how big the sliver is.
Road Dog's doing pretty good today, actually. Oh, that's good to hear. And he'll pay you in donuts.
So should we just go ahead and fertilize those other fields too, or is that going to take too long?
Ah, it doesn't matter. It's what you want to do. You guys said you were just doing the north field, or the north farm. Since you're the first one done, Wills, did you want to go grab the red combine and bring that one over?
Yeah, the green one's already up there, the one that you bought earlier.
Yeah, the pink one's up here too.
Okay, yeah, I'll go get the red one.
And I know we have one of our billboard trailers or trucks is up here.
Yeah, we need the dual trailer one. All right, so fertilizing done. Sliver is going to get left. And where am I? Okay.
You're on
I
38.
still haven't really learned my way around this map 100% yet.
You're in the middle of Tune in the Spinnery. Now you're at Tune. If you make a right here, you can head back to the main farm.
Okay. Wait, should I turn another left?
No, that's actually a dead end.
No, I got to keep going. I got to go
Continue
down
straight
past
to your
field
next
26.
left.
Okay, got it. Roger.
Paul, if you make your next left, that'll take you up behind 19.
Roger.
And I think the combine's actually at the pressure washer.
Okay, got it. I'm on it, Chief.
I'm going to speed up this a little bit. I've been running cruise control with auto turn on like 11. Welcome back, Zachary. I almost called you Suppery.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, you can keep going to your next one if you want.
Yeah.
You could have went up that one, but...
I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Why do
Good
I
thing
have
it's
GPS
attached.
on still?
Because like me, you forgot to turn it off.
There we go. Whoa, what in the world? Just because the guy's driving a gray Blazer, he thinks he can just turn out in front of everybody.
You know, as Bird would say, gotta love O.J. Simpson. Every time he sees the white or gray Blazer and it cuts him off, that's all he ever says.
I've never heard him say that before.
Really? He says it to me all the time. Every time he's doing field work and he gets cut off by the white Blazer.
I feel like kind of left out then. He's never said that to me.
You're never on the server.
Well,
Oh, shots fired!
I am now, though. I guess I can turn you up now. I can't hear the TV. There we go. Now I can
Yeah,
turn you up.
the wife went to work and the daughter went down the hall, so...
Okay.
Eyes
All right.
bees alone.
Okay, there you go. Well, try and behave yourself.
I don't know. The company that I'm in, they kind of... They're rebels. That Norm guy over here running me over, running me out of my field.
All right, so let's get rid of this fertilizer. Go get the. Now, one of our dual trailers trucks is right here in the main farmyard. Oh, they're both here. We got
have
more
three
than
of
two.
them.
Oh, okay.
Should
Two
be a
out of
black
three are
one,
here.
black one, purple one, and a yellow one.
Okay.
The yellow one should be, unless somebody took it on me, the yellow one should be up by 17.
Okay. So this is going to be the great oat harvest, because that's what we have to do pretty much. I think the majority of the fields are definitely oats. All right. So the combine is by the pressure washer, which is over by the cows, isn't it?
No, pressure washer should be right there with the combine. I think Norm dropped the combine off sitting on it.
Yeah, but where's the pressure washer?
Behind you. It's right when you first walk in. You know that barn, you have the chicken, and then there's the vehicle barn. Right at the end of that is the pressure washer.
Oh, chickens. Oh, yeah. Wait.
If you bring up your mini map, it's under the M of McLean Biogas Plant. Road Dog, I was looking at your picture of your setup of your computer and stuff, and I think my model mine after yours, if that's okay. You're more than welcome to. I mean, there's obviously better ways you can do this. I didn't have a lot of space, and I had a lot of wood. So I kind of built around my desk.
Man, somebody's not been washing their combine.
It can't be me. It's not pink.
Let's just leave it dirty. Gives it character that way.
Were you able to get the rest of that spread on me, Norm?
Let me check.
Or is there a sliver about in the middle?
Hey, Dan, the Z71 man. What's up?
No, you missed one.
Small sliver.
I got it. I should be able to take the rest of it. What's up, Dan?
So, I got the red combine, and I need to disconnect the header on it though to drive it up there.
Why?
Because feel like I'm gonna break it.
You can put the. Is the header on the front or the back?
It's attached to the combine still. But
oh, I was gonna say that okay. One you can actually hook up in the back and tow it.
Yeah, I got it.
Right, otherwise it might not make it across the bridge.
Yeah.
Right.
Jed's laughing at you, by the way. He says that he's lost on his own farm.
Yeah,
I can't really say farm. Wills is lost on his own farm. I kind of
I can't really
stepped up to the bat here and took it over. So
yeah, it's doing all right, Dan. Took me a while to fix my audio issues, but then again, the life of a streamer is all about audio all the time.
Yeah, if it doesn't take you 30 minutes to set up your stream, then something's wrong. Right, Wills?
Right. Surprised I haven't given up on it. All right, so I'm on my way.
And Road Dog, if I could make any suggestions, it'd be set your desk up how you want it and you're comfortable with it. There's a lot that I'd like to change on my desk, just the way that it's set up, but space and funds limit me to that. So, I mean, if I could, I'd like to move my shifter down beside my seat where it should be, and have an actual button box for a lot of this stuff. But it is what it is. I like it. It's more muscle memory for me now that I just reach and I know where all my buttons and stuff are, so.
Yeah, that's probably true, Dan. All right. So we're going to try to work together harvesting these fields, if possible. I guess that's the plan.
I thought that was the plan.
I just ran that person over.
Well, it's not like, the AI realizes, hey, there's a tractor coming or a combine coming. I should probably get out of the road. No, they walk right into it.
The cows do that too.
Yeah. So what do you think? Start at field 1 or field 17? 17's the biggest, so we could probably start there. And then do 1, 2, 8, 9.
Yeah, well, 2 of the combines are at field 17 now, so...
Yeah, mine will be there in a second. I'm just actually pulling into it right now.
What's field 22? Is it soybean?
It's a field. That goes by the number of 22.
Okay.
I know, that wasn't very helpful.
All right, so for some reason, Dan, your comment
Did not show up.
Yeah, it kind of quit.
I thought maybe it just Twitch didn't get it right away. So I was looking at it and I was like, no, he's yet to have a comment, so. Other than how's it hanging?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see anything else. All right, let me try to reconnect. I don't know, maybe it's that. The only thing your audio I'm hearing now is JJ is up a little high, louder than you. Yeah, well, JJ's kind of like that once in a while. Let me fix that.
Sorry, Dan, is this better for you?
I'll turn him down to about 53%.
No, not 53. 54. Or 52.
All right, 46. 46.
An even number.
Okay, 42.
It annoys my wife so bad. Is we'll be sitting there and we'll be watching TV, and she'll be like, "Can you turn this up?" So it hits like 23, and she's like, "All right, it's fine here." So I put it to 24. She's like, "Yeah, but now it's too loud." I said, "I don't care. It's at right where it's supposed to be." Or she'll have the remote and she'll I'll ask her to turn it up, so she'll put it on like 19. I was like, "No, 18 or 20." And she's like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know. It just has to be on an even number."
Crazy Head 229 says, "I'm at a dance. Well, what are you doing on the YouTube then?"
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. You should
It's
go
fine.
over to the
It's
corner,
just- it
find
would
one of the
sound better around
girls.
same. Okay. Well, I did turn it down by about 20. Yeah, I wouldn't be listening to I wouldn't be listening to me and JJ's crazy stuff.
I wouldn't want to listen to our crazy stuff, and while we do it together. I mean, yes, I enjoy listening to our stuff.
All right. So anyway, I've adjusted the audio. We're setting up the combine. I'm going to bring this one back over there and kind of turn it around.
So Mr. Norm is taking care of the red one?
Okay.
Maybe?
That's good, Dan. Thank you
the
for your
pink one.
input. All right.
I can't see
I
anything.
appreciate the input. Believe me, I need all the help I can get.
I'll second that one, Dan. He does need all the help he can get.
You're bored.
We tried getting him other help, but the government denied us on our proposition of a loan.
Only when Bird is there. That's hilarious. Well, yeah.
Where'd you go, Norm? All the way back to the main farm?
We got your combine over here.
Okay,
he's
just
way at the
touching up
top of
some-
17.
See, Norm doesn't leave slivers.
No. I can honestly admit, guys, so I've met Norm playing EVE Online. That is where we first played together. And we used to do a lot of the mining and stuff for our corporation, which was really cool. But hilarious at the same time, because if I left one single asteroid in the belt, I'd never hear about it for days. That's all I'd hear about. You left one, and it'd be like far enough out that you could warp to it.
Yeah.
And he'd warp to it and mine it anyway. And it was like, really? Just the one? He's like, yep, gotta get them all. I think Norm should go play Pokemon. He'd have all 150.
Yeah, I know you're Seth, crazy head. I know that. The government has its own problems. Just saying. Yeah. Well, yeah. All right, so we're ready to go here. Just need to.
I was
I'll
waiting
tell
on
you
the
what.
last guy.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll help him set up the combine. So we're giving Norm the dirty one. JJ gets the pink one.
Pretty in pink. Actually, I went into the tea shop that we have here today where I bought my pink cup. And the guy that I bought that was working when I bought it, we were actually talking about it. And he goes, "How's that working for you?" Anyway, I said, "I love it." He goes, "Yeah, I went out the day after and I bought one too, pink." I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, you're just trying to copy me." And he goes,
Right,
"What do you
Seth.
mean?" I said, "Next time we come in, you can have a nice big old beard too." And he goes, "Probably."
There you go, Norm. I'll let you finish that. I was just
Okay.
giving you some help there. All right, so we're going to have to get our GPS from Norm.
Correct. And Norm does know how to set it up, so.
Awesome. I'm going to set my lines so they're above the crop.
I'm going to leave my lines right where they are.
So you get your line from him, and I'll get my line from you.
Cool.
So let's see. Norm goes first, right? Or do I go first?
Wheels goes first.
Wheels is first. All right.
Wheels is first, and you make your turn right around, and then I'll go on the other side, and then Norm goes on the other side, and then it's the opposite. Norm will then make the first turn.
Well, right. Now, Jedco, the reason for the pink stuff is because Bird doesn't like pink, and so we bought him a pink combine. That's basically what it is.
Pretty much, yeah. At one point in time, all Bird wanted to do was combine. And it was kind of annoying because he kept making fun of my pink cup. So when I added this combine, which we've had it before, we had them in 15, and we really enjoyed them, really loved them. And Norm's just going to fold up his combine.
Well, if Norm wasn't here, me and JJ would be making a big mess out of this thing.
Yeah. But no, so he kept bugging me about my pink cup. So what do? I turn around and I bought a pink combine just for him. He's yet to drive it.
So yeah, like I said, Norm's here to keep us straight because we would surely be messing this up big time. Now, we did this back on Pleasant Valley. We had as many as 5 doing this at one point.
5 or 4?
4 or 5? I don't remember. 4 or 5. Maybe it was the chaff that we had 5 or so.
I remember 4 and then having 2 chasers. So you let us know when you're set up, Norm, and we'll just copy your course and we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I've set the work width 0.2 less, so it's 13.0.
Yeah, as soon as you get yours 100% set, dude, what we'll do is we'll just hit under basics. You see the shopping cart? That'll actually allow us to copy whatever your course is as long as we're beside you.
Right.
And apparently there's a tractor sale going on right now for the next 42 hours.
Oh, Dan, oh yeah, he's seen the combine all right.
Oh, he's seen it. He commented on it.
Yeah, he has seen it.
He wanted me to sell it, and it's never been used. That's why it's clean. You can definitely tell that I don't combine, right? Are we good, sir?
Okay, I have to be behind you, and then you have to be behind Wheels.
I first need to be beside you.
That's right.
So that I can actually copy your course.
So, do I have the right course?
There. I now have his course copied. Wheels copy mine.
Okay,
I got yours. Okay. So I'm supposed to go first now. Is that how this works, or Norm?
I guess it really doesn't matter.
Now.
Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Actually.
Wheels. It does matter. So Wheels needs to go first, and then as soon as Wheels gets to the end, you have to make your sharp turn to come right back around. I'll come on the other side of you. Then Norm will go on the other side.
Right.
And then it's the opposite way.
So I'm not skipping a row, right?
Correct. I'm skipping.
Okay.
And I am now set on course.
All right, Roger. I'm now capturing the course. GPS engaged. Okay. You're next. Tell we'll tell yes, that's what we'll do. We'll tell Bird he's got to work up to the cool colors. Hey, some people would say that combine's cool.
You know, I think Bird's the only one that's actually had an issue with this combine so far.
Seems
Everybody
like-
else, even Papa Rob, loved it. So
There
the
you
only
go,
one so
guys.
far
Look
is
at that,
Rob.
man. This is what you call highly trained and sophisticated combining here.
Not really.
What we're doing it for, I have no clue.
That's what I was just wondering. Wait, this is highly sophisticated combine stuff. Then why are we doing it?
All right, there we go. Look at that, man. A work of art. So I get enough ahead of them. So I'm going to take a hard left and do exactly the next row, correct?
Correct.
And then when I get down to that end, do I do the same thing again? No. I skip two.
Norm. Yeah, you skip two and then come back.
At the other side, I skip two.
No, you'd be
Yeah.
skipping. Is it 2 or 3?
Well,
Because at the other side, it'd be Norm that should be taking the hard right. Yeah, Norm should be taking the hard right, so that's skipping 1.
Yes.
I should be going the next, so that's skipping 2. So you're coming back on the 3rd on the way back.
Okay.
Right, we each skip 2.
Correct.
Right. So on the way, my next turn is going to be a hard left.
Hard
Actually,
left.
you would have to skip 2 as well.
I
'Cause
skip two.
otherwise-
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll run into you.
Yeah. So I skip 2. Okay.
Yeah, you
So-
skip
okay,
2.
thanks,
I
Dan.
skip 1.
Dan
Well,
says
well,
2.
Dan says 2. We're gonna go with Dan. Dan knows what he's talking about.
So I skip 2. Skip to the 2. I'm sorry.
Right,
We would
because I'll
have-
be going down the one that's right next to you. JJ
Yes.
would grab the next one, and you'd be the
Yes.
one after that. Yep.
Okay.
Bear
We
with
have
us,
this down.
guys. We have not done this since 15.
Well, right, and we've never done this with Norm, and also you stick a microphone in somebody, they always tend to start doing stuff they wouldn't normally do.
Not even just a microphone. Just hit that record button. And anything that's going to go wrong is going to go wrong. Guaranteed every time.
I guess it's stage fright.
Yeah. I said that in my logging series. I was like, you know, I've done this I don't know how many times, and I showed like the huge area that I cut. And I cut all that off camera. First tree I go to cut on camera, I shot it halfway across the map. Second
Alright.
tree I go to cut matches it. And I was like, just joys of that record button.
All
Don't
right,
forget you
stand
have
by
to stop
for-
before you get to the end, though. Or else you're going to knock your swath with you.
Okay, so, all right, JJ's almost there. Skip 2. Let's see, a 1. 2. And 3. Look at that. Okay, JJ's next. Wait, sharp turn. Wait, I thought I was supposed to skip 2. Did I mess that up? No, because Norm's at the end, right? So JJ skips 1. There we go. JJ. And Norm. You guys got to really... You got to have sympathy for Norm. He's putting up with us two yard birds here. That's correct, right? Y'all happy with that?
I guess so.
Are you happy with that, Norm?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, in theory, you should have been on the inside, so if we had someone chasing, they could have unloaded us now.
Yes.
In theory.
So I should have done a hard right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're right, Dan.
So here, you should be doing a hard left.
Hmm.
Well, not here, because you're at the middle of the field.
Okay.
At the
All right,
end of the
next row.
field, a
All
hard right.
Next. Okay.
So you always come back up your path.
Okay. All right. So I'm not skipping the
Correct.
next row down. Okay. All right. That's the way I thought it was going to be. But
As Jedko says, hey, that works.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, doesn't really work. I mean,
We got the
You-
field done. It would
the
work.
the only more dysfunctional we could get right now is if Buckshot joined. So
That's not going to happen.
no, that's why we decided to do this on a Friday. I think Mr. Oli would be here ripping out his hair. So
Well, Norm might be doing that.
yeah, we
He's
don't
probably
know.
thinking, you guys are the experts here.
You guys are the ones that send me all your videos to watch on this. And you guys can't even get it right? How credible is your videos?
Okay. Wait. The one after the next, you skip. I thought I was supposed to take a hard right. Or no. Wait.
The point is, if you take a hard right, and if JJ took the row right after that, and then I took the next one,
Yes.
whoever is coming back down is going to collide with me.
Yes, that's correct. So I do need to skip two. Because if I don't, I'll run into you.
So then Norm should actually be leading the pack, not you.
Well, it's working good so far. I mean,
You know
all right,
what? Let's not mess with the system. When we go to unload, we all leave and go find the truck.
Okay. All right. First one to the truck gets the lead.
Does anyone know where the truck is?
Not
I was
really.
going to ask which truck.
So
One
I'm
of
gonna
our
skip
billboard
two.
trucks is over here. That one I
Okay.
do know.
I'm fixing to skip 2 rows. Oops. Right now, I'm skipping 2. Is everybody cool with that? I'm skipping
am.
2. 1, 2. All right. Well, as long as Norm's happy and JJ, I'm good.
Well, at least we know wheels can count.
I skipped 2. That's right. I probably ought to learn someday. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. It has been a while since we've done it like this. Yeah, see, this makes sense because, right, I could have taken that first one and been fine. But then if I do that again, then I'll be hitting him on the way back. So, yeah, I think this is the correct config for the steel.
It's okay, guys. By the time we get down to field, let's see, the last one we do, field 30, we should have this down pack. Then again, if there's 3 of us harvesting field 30, I don't think we're going to have to turn.
Let me see. How big's field? Oh, yeah.
It's just that little
34.
baby field.
Okay. Now, if I do choose to take a hard right at the end, then
It wouldn't affect anybody
no.
until we start coming back up. But I mean, we're pretty much together.
Mhm.
By the time I get to the end of my row and actually bleed off what I have, Norm's right behind me anyway.
Mhm.
And then by the time you start, Norm's going to be at the end of the row anyway.
Theoretically. But it's working right now, so let's just keep it the way it is. You'll tell us how to do it? Okay. Well, we are copying his course, but he set it a little bit less than the full combine header.
Yeah, our headers are actually 13.2 meters, and we set them at 13.
Right. So they are slightly set to overlap. So that's the only wrench in that deal there, Mr. Z. Just so we're overlapping slightly. So, yeah, in the other scenario, we wouldn't have to. Jack Coran. Hi.
Keep it going, Jack. You're going to get timed out, buddy.
Hey, JWB.
Alrighty.
Oh, Z got it.
Thanks, Z.
Thanks.
I seen the 2 just dots. I figured he was coming with the 3rd. So spin 180 onto your next turn.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll try it his way. I'll try it his way this time. Okay, I'll take a right, just like a hard right, and I'll start going back. Let's see what it does.
Wow, in and out 3 strikes. Pretty much.
Yeah, for the most part. So this way does make sense because then the combine is the pipe is sticking out rather than the opposite direction. So
Correct. So if we actually had
this
someone
way.
chasing us right now,
Yeah.
they'd actually be able to come up beside you and unload you.
Right,
And then as soon as you were done, they'd unload me, and then Norm right behind.
right. Okay. Well, it looks like we might have got it.
I'm gonna end up leaving a spot there. I didn't drive out far enough before I started my turn.
And then when I get to the end of the row, skip 2. Okay. Come on,
Yeah.
Jack. What's up, dude?
What's up, Mod Jack? Long time no see, buddy.
Yeah, Monjack and Dan were watching me play PUBG the other night. Monjack was trying to help me, but yeah. So I'll be skipping 2 because, however, like Norm said, because we're slightly smaller than the actual header, he's going to be,
A collision
close.
point.
Yeah. So the way we had our combine heads set up, actually, we were doing it. It was good.
You know what I'd like to see with this tractor or these combines? So it has 2 monitors that display the exact same thing. I wonder if we can't take our John Deere combine actually had one of the screens. And what you could do with that screen, I'm just about there, I'm at 87,
Wasn't
88.
paying attention.
But what you could do is switch one of those screens to actually show you what was in your tank behind you. So it really makes me wonder now if we couldn't take one of these 2 monitors and set that up.
All right. So
You said you're 4?
Yeah. So now, all right. So let's see. We're looking
Which is
at
really weird because it's the same combines, and I'm only at 90%.
All right. Now I have a dual. I have the dual tandem, the purple one. So let me bring that one up there. All right. So I'm on my way with the truck, guys. Oh, Dan, that's good advice. Drive slow and don't collide. Then, okay, that's feasible.
What's up, Norm?
Even though you know who you're dealing with here,
That's what I was just thinking. You realize who you're dealing with, right?
and I'm not talking about Norm because he's a good driver. I'm talking about me and the other guy, JJ. Is that what your name is? Yeah.
No, I thought my name was Bird. Where's Bob?
All right.
No, I must be Buckshot.
I'm about halfway there.
By the time you get here, I'm actually going to be at the yellow truck that's here.
I thought about playing some PUBG tonight too, there, Monjack, but I just decided not to tonight.
Oh, he's well aware who he's talking to. Well aware.
Of course. Yeah, I really I need to get Buck to come in and play with me on that game, but we haven't really been able to do that yet.
Hey, JWB, what's up, buddy?
My son has the game, so I can come and play with him. Of course, I'll get snot beat out of me, and he'll probably win the game. Okay, guys, I'm at the field.
So am I.
What, you in a truck too?
Yep.
Oh, I see you.
I told you the yellow Kenworth was up here.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna kind of go at an angle. I should be able to hit all three.
Should almost just have a chaser out here. Drop down to 2 combines and 1 chaser is what we should do.
With the length of the trailers, I was just curious. Do you think it's possible to load 2 trailers at once?
Yeah, probably is. See if we can make that happen. Oh yeah. Look at that. Precision.
That's
at its
efficiency.
finest.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do that, Wheels.
I need a screen. Here, let's get rid of my thing. Okay. Let's see how far out can I get. Okay. Screenshot.
I'm not even there.
Nice. Look at that. Perfect. All right. It don't happen often, but every once in a while.
What I'm thinking about doing is drop that pink combine once it's empty, Norm, if you don't mind. Just throw it off to the side of the field, and you take up his spot. I know it's going to mess up our row here for 1 row. I'm going to bring a, maybe, if I can find one here at the farmyard, a overloader. And as you guys are going, I'll unload you.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so finish that
Let's just
one.
fire this worker.
I'll just move on forward here for you, Norman. We'll finish emptying out the pink one. It's maybe empty already. Yeah, the pink one's done. This trailer may actually fill.
Oh, we have the 2 trucks there.
Well, this number of oats is actually going to give us a pretty good yield.
Just to
You're
make
probably
more
gonna
seed.
need the other trailer. So you're at 37% still. So there we go. Nice.
And by the time you guys get full again, I'll have this fuel Bowser dropped off, the overloader or the overload wagon picked up, and I'll be over there.
I guess I can just drop the green one when I get down there, and I'll use the middle one.
It's up to you.
I don't care.
I was just figuring the pink one's the one that I was in, so this way here it keeps you in your green one, Norm stays in his red one, and the pink one just sits on the end of the field.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I mean, we wouldn't want the
Alright.
pink one to get dirty, right?
Right, exactly. All right, so that's done. This is 81%. So really, this needs to be transported. Let me just drive it over here for you, and then you can transport. Because really, on the other fields, we don't necessarily need 3 of us, but
No, 17 is our bigger field, and I think
Right.
this year it'll be more efficient anyway if at least one of us is chasing.
right. Okay. All right, so that's done there.
And it gives all of our viewers 2 different screens they can watch, right? Instead of,
Right.
the ones that are watching our multi-Twitch just watching,
Right.
well, Combine.
Right.
Because that's what we're both doing.
Right. So, yeah, just to mention, guys, on YouTube, thank you for watching on JJ's and my stream. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it really does help us out. And that'd be awesome. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow. All right. So, continuing on.
And if you look
GPS
down in the
set.
description, there is a link to a Twitch multi-stream. So unfortunately, YouTube hasn't jumped on that bandwagon yet, where you can watch 2 videos at the same time with chat.
Right.
Twitch
Right.
has, so we've set up a multi-stream on Twitch.
Yeah, we used to have one for YouTube, but it really didn't function very well.
No, if you join late in the stream, you'd have to try to catch up to the end of it, and it was more meant for if you're watching multiple guys that do videos, then it would have worked because you just start them all at the same time.
Right.
But didn't really work all too well with streaming. How am I getting? I literally just got pulled into a wall. Turning into and pulled into a wall.
You're driving the combine, aren't you?
No, I'm sitting in a 8R here at the main farm.
Oh, who's driving the combine?
Norm, and you.
Hey, Upton.
Oh, I see. Okay, the red one's not moving. I was like,
I was
what?
gonna say, I'm sitting in an 8R here at the main farm with the overload wagon.
So I'm gonna skip 2.
Sure. And then what I can do is go back, grab the other one, and then pick up with that one.
Yep, perfect.
Oh, you'd now be skipping 1, wouldn't you, Wheels? Because there's now only 2 of you running.
Well, I'll skip 2 right now though, because he's still in the field.
Right.
Yes.
You'd hit the one that's on the field, correct?
Yes,
Right,
yes.
right.
You'd skip 2 this round, and then
Right,
next
I'll
round
skip 1.
you'd skip 1.
Right, every other. Although, since, yeah, that will work. So
The
definitely
chicken
I'm
is
getting
going to the 3rd combine. Uh-oh.
So it looks like I've got 7 or 8 people on Twitch. So welcome in tonight, guys. Thank you for watching on Twitch there. Although most of the time I get more comments from YouTube, the Twitch people are definitely awesome. So, thanks for being there, guys.
That goes for both channels. I mean, everyone's awesome. We do enjoy doing this. That's why we do it together, and we definitely enjoy your guys' feedback, so keep it coming. If we happen to miss one of your comments, don't spam it at us. Just, hey, read up. Sometimes it happens where we get a little busy and we skip a comment or 2.
Norm's like Superman running down the field there.
Stormin' Norman.
What I can actually do is leave this here, and it would show how they actually would hit in the front.
Right, because we have it set down slightly. If we had it exactly, David Bond, thank you. Yeah, we could actually reset it to where the width is the same as what it really is. That would be one thing we could do.
I wonder if Big Daddy has his baler extension out yet. That
James
whole rod that expands in the bottom of the combine so they can hook a baler to it.
I could actually still skip 2. We could leave a row in between us and then just, come back and get it at the end.
Nah, just skip 1.
Yeah. That'll
No
work.
point in creating more work later.
So on the next field, let's try to set the combine width just exactly what it is, and then we should be able to pass each other without a problem.
So is it the
what
black
you're
truck or
saying
the
is-
yellow truck is full?
I see
Black.
what Dan's saying. See, now the thing is that I'm so far in front of him now that it's not going to matter because I'm going to skip a row. He's going to, well, it will matter at the end, but that's okay. Any one of you is a real farmer. You got some skills. I am not a farmer. David Bond, I'm not a farmer. And I did not stay in a Holiday Inn last night.
I don't know any real farmers.
I'm pretty far from a real farmer. JJ's the closest to a real farmer
I didn't go feed the cows today.
that we have.
I didn't go feed the cows today. What do you mean?
I'm not a real farmer, but I do play one on YouTube.
Yeah. I do pretend.
Okay, skipping a row. Yeah, I know. I got you, man. So am I. I know you're just joking.
It's actually funny because we joke about it, but I actually do work on a farm.
Yeah, I am true. This is true. I'm not kidding that I am not a farmer, and I don't even know any farmers, hardly.
What am I? A
No, I
nobody?
mean, I know.
That's it. That's it. Our live stream is done, guys. That is
Nice.
it.
Good to
This
see
Bonnie
you.
and Clyde organization is over.
Well, I'm sure Bird will play with you still.
Like I said, this Bonnie and Clyde operation is over. I am packing in my pink combine and I am going home. Haha,
We're just,
Norm! Don't run me over.
Well, David, we're just sitting here playing the game, man. Stop and wait at the end, because you just put straw in the grass. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. That's okay. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, I know, James. That's kind of what I was saying, too. I should skip, too.
Well, you could have just waited at one end, too, for Norm to get caught up. And now that we're running an overloader, I'm currently trying to get trucks unloaded here. Which isn't going to be too bad. I'm just going to unload here right into the train.
I think on the next time around, I'll skip, too. It isn't. That is true, Dan. It would not add up if we did that. But we can always come back and get the other lanes. I mean, it's not that hard.
Well, I mean, you could just wait to let Norm get caught up to you, and then you guys can do your ones again. Instead of skipping twos.
Yeah, that we really either need to reset the width or skip two.
Just so everyone is clear, I am unloading into the train.
Okay.
Which is my plan when I purchased over here anyway that I want to do, is more use with the train. I mean, why not? Giants gave it to us for a reason. We better start using it. Can I ask Norm, we brought... What was it, Norm? 1.2 million wood chips on the train the other day?
Something like that. I think, I remember it took at least 3 trips with the train, didn't it?
I'm not sure. I know I filled up every car full of wood chips. So we had quite the number here.
Yeah, that's probably true. Dan's probably true about this whole setup, is I actually probably would wait at the end of the field. And then when he's done with the row, then I go first. That's probably the way it should be. Or him actually go first, but it doesn't matter. I'll wait for you at the end of the field here.
Okay, and then if you like, what I can do is come back to your end. If you want to reset the width, we can do that, since we do have a good portion of the field left to do.
Yeah, okay. So what I'll do is I'll make the turn, but I'll stay back away from it a little bit, and I'll reset mine. And then you can, when you get down to the end, you can grab the shopping cart and reset yours too, and then we should be set.
Okay, that's something I haven't done yet, so I
Okay.
just need some tips.
Yeah, no problem. All you do is just hit that little shopping cart button on the GPS.
Yeah, under basic, you see the shopping cart that's there in the big display? That'll allow you to copy whoever's course is beside you. So if I'm beside you and I have my GPS set and I hit it, or you hit the shopping cart, you'll actually copy my course instead of Wheels's, depending. If we're both side by side.
Where is the money? The money is not on my screen because I didn't log in as admin. Okay, so let me just... Okay, I have reset my to auto, so it should be exactly the way it is. New and auto. So you should be able to hit shopping cart.
Since I heard someone just ask about the money is actually at 6,647,229, and none of that is cheated in. That is all legit.
Did you get the...
not including all of our vehicles.
Did you get the course there, Norm?
It doesn't appear to be coming up right.
Because it may be an illusion when you hit the... Because, yeah, it looks like we're overlapping still, aren't we? Of course, it's a little bit hard to see for me because mine is raised up.
Did you set your header width any different, Wheels?
No, I just hit new and auto.
But did it change your auto width, though? Is your auto width now 13.2, or is it still 13? And apparently I'm going to the wrong end of the field anyway.
13.2.
And mine did change as well.
To 13.2. Okay.
Correct.
Let's try it.
I was gonna say your line shouldn't have changed a whole lot. That 0.2,
Right.
you
Right.
really wouldn't
If-
notice GPS width change as much as if it was like 2 or 3.
Right. Roger.
Regular 2 or 3 instead of 0.2.
Right. All right. Well, let's see what that does. It's still going to put us close, but that's okay. Let's see. So James said something interesting a minute ago that I should be doing row number 1, which is the one I'm on, and row number 4, and then Norm should be doing row 2 and 3.
Yeah, so Norm should be making
So-
the sharp turn coming down.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what I'll do down here, Norm, is I'll skip 2, and then you just make a sharp turn, and then you get the 2 inner lanes, and I'll
And actually,
do
Norm
1
should
and
be
4.
going first. Because on the way back, I won't be able to unload you wheels because you're going to be behind Norm, and that'll put me in crop.
Okay. All right, so let's test that. So I'm going to let Norm, I'll let you go past me, sir.
Okay, so
If we can. So you're going to take a hard left when you get down to the end there. See, we're still going to be. So you'll just take a hard left and come back, and I'll skip 2. So I'm going to
Okay.
do. So right now I'm on row number 1. You're on row 2. You're going to do row 2 and 3, and I'll do 1 and 4.
And I imagine on the next trip when we're at the other end, I'll be the one that skips 2.
Yeah. If we wanted to do it that way, right?
Yeah.
That way we eliminate the issue with the combine head. Yeah. So I'll do row the next 2. So I'll skip 2 and then I'll do 2 and then I'll skip 2 and do 2 and skip 2 and do 2. And then we'll be done.
I was just about to say, don't forget hit your beacons when you guys hit 80%, just so I know, but Norms are on.
Oh,
So Norm, if you don't mind, shut your beacons on, and then when you guys hit 80%, flash your beacons, or turn your beacons on, and then I'll know for sure. I mean, I'm
Wow.
following you guys anyway, but...
wow, you're giving me something else to do now. Let's see. I'm on 77% right now. Beacons.
What's the command for the beacon?
Home key.
Home. Yeah, it just flip-flops. Right. We got it, man. We got it.
In Dirty Tractor, I'm always tired of running. I know it took me a little while to respawn, but trying to get stuff situated here. I'm always tired of running. I really wish Restream would come out with a way now that, like, I could actually log my Restream into your chat wheels. I think that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah. Yeah, if it could figure out a way to separate the two. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not even just separate the two, but have it so that, or something like that anyway. Some way that I could have your chat up on my screen too, instead of on my laptop.
All right. So you're going to do the next row, right? 2 and 3, and then I'll do 4. So you're on row 3 in our little process now. I'll be on row 4, and then you'll do 1 and 4 the next. We kind of skip 2. Yeah. Yeah, skip 2, do 2, skip 2, do 2.
Now we're working on it. Don't forget, open up your pipes, boys.
Perfection.
I'll come right beside here and start unloading.
Oh, yeah, see, because now I'm behind you. Yeah. We got it. We were almost there. We almost had it.
And actually, let's get even more fancy. Turn on my
Okay.
GPS.
Okay.
I'll show you guys how to do this.
Okay, we're watching.
Maybe. I'm gonna fail this horribly. Just because I said
We're
that.
both gonna.
No. I just was smashed into the combine when I activated my GPS because I was going too fast.
You know, I lowered down the resolution, or the size of my little HUD now, and now I can't see down there what the. I'm gonna have to look at the inspector because I can't read the little thing at the bottom there.
Inspector? Who uses Inspector?
Do we have glance or inspector?
We have
now?
Glance.
Glance.
Inspector.
I always
Who
get
uses
those two
that
messed
garbage?
up, man.
Who uses that garbage?
I don't
Oh
know.
wait,
People
Wheels
like me
does.
that- People like me who forget to move it out of my mod folder. People like me who forget to move it out of my mod folder.
Yeah. That was on
I
what?
have both of them.
Corona or something it is, isn't it? That you
Yeah.
had the inspector on?
Yeah.
I watched that video and I started laughing. I'm thinking to myself, dude, the day Glance came out, Inspector was gone.
I know, and I'm still using it. Hey, Bigfoot, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
You're empty, Norm?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, I'm at 97% now, but you can see that on Glance.
No, my head's looking the other way.
Oh, well, move your head.
I'm watching the shoot.
Okay. Bigfoot, what's up, dude? Oh, I know what's up. You're off work today, aren't you? Nice.
You're full, aren't you, Wheels?
I am.
I was
100%, bro. That's what Glance says.
I'm coming.
I'm sorry, you're not watching that.
No, I wasn't.
Pipe's gonna collide. I was gonna say, unless it's non-collidable.
No, it might be. I don't know. I haven't actually tried.
No, it's collidable. I saw it hit it.
Well, I closed it.
Oh,
just in
okay.
case. I wanted to be
You're
safe instead
considering-
of story.
Bigfoot's considering getting on the server. Well, that'd be okay.
More than welcome to come on, buddy. Come show me how to do this.
Yeah. We need some help.
Yeah,
No, I think we got it
there's a
down.
collision on that pipe.
Hey, watch it. Now you're full, right?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm full. To cheat or not to cheat? That is the question. Nah, I won't cheat.
Thank you.
We'll pretend that we have crop destruction on.
So let's see, Norm, you're skipping 2, aren't you?
Right. That way we won't hit, and you do a
Yep.
sharp turn at the end.
Yep. And then we alternate on the next round. Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, it looks like the way that you're going down the field is the direction that makes it easiest for unloading
Mhm.
versus with me because I'm up against the
Mhm.
field here.
Yeah.
Right. So that kind of.
So
You know,
right now,
causes
for
issue.
instance, if you were to get full Norm, you'd actually back up and off the line, like off your line, and skip Wheels' row when you come off, and then I'll just pull up beside you, unload, and then when you start back up, you just jump right back in on your line.
Right.
That's stating that Wheels didn't have a crop on his. Like Wheels has already gone past you.
Right.
I don't know why I just put the cover on my trailer.
It's actually more fun on the server if we take projects and do them at a time, one at a time. But sometimes there's just not the availability to do that, though.
I do agree with that statement. I'm hoping that when Pleasant Valley does come out, that's how we're going to work it, is take a field, or if we're doing harvesting, then do all the harvesting in one day, or as much as we can, then the next day come back, do all the cultivating, the next day do all the plowing, and la la la.
We're just going to have to make it happen then, dude. All right.
Dirty Tractor Doctor. Usually on the harvest crews, they run the combines clockwise around the field, so that, in a circle, so the auger is never over crop.
Yeah.
I've seen several different videos where they don't actually start at the end of a field. They start down the middle. And 2 combines, or 3 combines, 4 combines, or whatever go, and then they run in groups of 2s. Off of that, I've seen that.
Right.
I've seen them where they go around the field in circles. So, I mean, I've watched videos on different things.
Right.
Unfortunately, the farm I work on, we don't do grain. Ours is hay, so hay for our cattle.
Right. I mean, there's lots of ways
Want
to
to
do
pop
things.
your chute wheels?
Sure.
Or pop your pipe, and I'll at least get 50% of you.
Sure.
Actually, I'll finish unloading you, and then I'll go grab the rest of Norm's.
Okay. Perfect. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
For sure.
Oh, why? You going to follow me, or you want me to stop?
No, I was trying to lower my cruise control so I can get it set.
Oh, okay. There you go. I'll just keep on moving.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't have a joystick button set for my cruise control.
All right, so I'll get a screenshot when he comes by.
And actually, I might not be able to do it. I was going to say, if I was dead center and it was lined up right, when Norm came back, he could actually open his chute and unload into me at the same time. If we stopped, anyway.
Yeah, by the time we get there, it's going to be, I'm going to be done, right?
Give
Should be
me
pretty close.
30 seconds, Bigfoot, just to get spun around, get Norm open, and then I will drop out my Discord. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes, Bigfoot, and I will get you one. Let me just empty out Norm. He's sitting at 46%, so if I can get him down to 0, that'll give me a little bit of a break here to have out.
Okay. You know, this field's actually bigger than it looks.
Yeah, it is. Same as 14. 14 was huge.
The
But it
map's
looked
kinda
big, but
yeah. The map's deceiving, really, because it's a 4x map, so you don't think about it that way.
well,
least I
14 cost us $2 million. 17 cost us, I think it was $1 million for 17.
All right, and I will not put any straw in the grass, Dan. I always forget that.
I'm
Wait,
full,
I'm
Norm. You can
supposed
put
to
your
skip.
pipe away.
I'm supposed to skip too. Oops. Oh, look what I just did. Straw
On
the
that end of the
grass.
row, you shouldn't have had to skip at all.
Right, no, because I was...
You should be going right down the next
Oh, yeah,
line.
Yeah, I'm right. Okay. Now that I put straw in the grass.
I'm just going to pause right here for a second, get a link for Bigfoot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So the next... Right, so the next one he's going to skip to now. I'm still trying to figure it out in my head. I don't know why. So
Let me know if
let's
that
see,
one works for you, Bigfoot.
So let's see. Tomorrow night, about this time, I'm not going to be able to stream because I won't be home. But I may do a early afternoon stream tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Because I'm playing Farm Sim today, I probably will not play Farm Sim tomorrow. On the stream, that is. So if I get a chance
It'll be
in the
Stevie's edit.
afternoon,
Don't worry, guys.
that's what I always say, right?
It'll be Stevie's edit tomorrow. Don't worry, guys.
It could possibly be that. Could be possibly single player. Or it might be Hunter. I really want to pull Hunter back out.
Yeah, I want to see what the new update was. I mean, that was a pretty big one. I think it was like 1.6 gig is what mine was.
Yeah, I guess they fixed some instability issues with it, and then they added in that DLC where you can buy a tent. And so basically it changes your spot where you can sleep and also reload your guns and stuff if you put a tent down. But I'm sure it costs money to buy the tent, so probably takes a while to get built up so you can buy tents. I'm still very strongly considering buying Forza 3 for Windows 10. But I'm not sure yet, man. It's a little bit pricey, and I don't think I really want to spend the money because I just spent some money on a new computer, so I don't know. If it was cheaper, I'd probably go for it, but right now I don't think I really want to spend that kind of money.
Did you already pre-purchase your big bud?
I did. So I did watch the cattle and crops update today. Basically, they were demonstrating the fact that it does not rain inside buildings as it does in Farm Sim 17.
Farm sim in general, not just 17.
So that's kind of cool. Although I noticed the water was not beating on the windshield of the tractor either. So though
It
they
does
had
that
done
in this one?
some stuff, no, it doesn't do that here either.
That's what I was gonna say. It
I'm
does
just
that
saying,
in this
it'd
one.
be cool. I mean,
Give you a reason to actually have to turn on your wipers.
right? I mean, if they can do it in American Truck Sim, I guess the engine is what the problem is, but
That's what I was about to say. They can do a lot in American Truck that we can't. Like,
Right.
have trucks that actually handle properly
right.
and not slide everywhere.
I'm
So
sure
wheels
the
is at
Unreal
31, norms at 27.
Right. I'm sure the Unreal 4 engine could make a really killer farm sim game if they figured out how to do it. You want to empty this out?
Yes, please.
I guess, or you wouldn't be sitting there honking at me.
Which is really weird because I knew I was honking, but all I could hear on mine was your combine. I couldn't even hear myself honking.
So I just flipped over here to JJ's stream just to see what's going on. Dirty Tractor Doctor, what's up?
We used to run 2 old combines and we each started on opposite ends of the field and would meet in the center, but didn't have an auger wagon. Yeah, like I said, there's many different ways that we could have been doing this.
Right.
You guys are running 10 kilometers per hour. Doesn't help
Yeah.
we were going up a hill and I have a little more power than you do.
Well, I mean,
It is what it is, part of the course.
yeah, I mean, the speed is it's cruise control set at 56 for me, so
Yeah, but you're actually only running at 10. Your header is controlling your speed.
it is good to see these reskinned harvesters, though, isn't it?
Oh, I miss the Lexions. That was one thing in 17 that we all loved. In 15 that when I say
Yeah.
we, the guys here on the server loved. That was
Yeah.
the only combine. We sold every other combine and bought a set of these, so
Every time, too.
every time, didn't matter what map it was. There's actually 2 headers for this one too. There's
Really?
one for 10 and one for 20.
Really?
So we could be running technically harvesting at 20 kilometers an hour. Or miles an hour, whatever it is.
Okay, the header actually has 2 different speeds. Huh?
Well, there's 2 different headers. So it's the exact
Right,
same
one
header,
allows the speed.
but when you look in the store, you actually look at the speed and it changes the speed. Same as
see.
the combine. There's 2 sets of combines. There's the default combine, and then there's the one that we are running, which actually is the slower of the 2, or the faster of the 2. So the top speed on this one's 53 with a 60,000 liter capacity, and the other one is 40, which is more default, and I think it has a weird number. I think it's like 16,000 capacity grain tank. So this is actually the beefed up grain tank, so the slower header.
Man, I'm getting a frog in my throat all of a sudden.
Do you remember your water?
Cup's empty. I could go and actually refill that real quick. Let me turn around here, and set the cruise control, and I'll run and put some more water in my cup here.
Could just holler for your son.
I'd have to holler pretty loud. He's in the other room with the door shut, so.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'd be pretty loud.
I'll mute my mic.
I was gonna say we got the over on my stream. We got that blast last night, so
yeah,
we'll save that blast on this side tonight.
All right,
coming up right behind me.
I'll be right back. All right. So JJ, keep them entertained.
I was just supposed to say, all right, Dan, keep them entertained. So how's everyone doing on this lovely, fine Friday night? I know it was a beautiful day here. It was a little overcloudy or overcast, whatever you want to call it. Felt like it was going to rain all day. But it was still beautiful. It was just muggy. But it is Atlantic Canada that I live in, so this is just typical weather for us over here. And I'm sure Mr. Wills would have had a sweater and a book and a great big jacket on today because it was too cold. So I think we worked it out yesterday. It was 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I think that'd be a little overkill, 77 degrees Celsius. That's good, Road Dog. I'm glad you're doing great. Glad you're feeling better. I know it wasn't very good news there that you told us yesterday, but I'm glad you're doing better today. It's snowing in Utah. Uh-oh. Colder today. It's in the 50s. Well, what is it, guys? Atlantic Canada has a nice day, and you all get what we usually get. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Guess it could be worse or it could be better, depending on how you want to see it. I know a couple friends of mine put air conditioners in their apartment yesterday. It got that warm on them that they're like, all right, time for the ACs.
Okay, I'm back. What are you talking about?
Just the weather and stuff.
Okay.
I was just making the comment that yesterday it was 77 degrees here. So I figured, 77 degrees, you'd be walking around in a winter jacket and a sweater, and we're over here like shorts and t-shirts and installing air conditioners.
It was about 85, 90 where I live today.
Yeah, it was really muggy today. I think it was in like the 20 degrees Celsius range, so around 70, 65, 70 degrees, give or take. It was just really muggy. We've had a couple nights where we've had a real good rain all night. So during the day, it just gets really hot and muggy, which for a landscaper is a nightmare, but for everyone else, I guess it's okay because your grass comes in nice and thick and green, and for a landscaper, that means, double the mows in the run of a week because you got to try to keep up with the rain. Remember last year we had that issue where it would rain all day, or rain all morning so that we'd be called off, and then in the afternoon it'd be like drier, or not as wet, not raining, but the ground would just be soaked, so we still couldn't do anything, and it did that for about a week straight. And we couldn't even mow. Couldn't do nothing. Every time we went out, we just tear up turf. So the owner pretty much put us on a you're on call basis, and we went from there. Hurt the pocketbook a little, but that's the joys of a landscaper.
I'm kind of noticing right at the end of my chat overlay that it's kind of like going off the edge of the screen. Let me move that over just a little bit. I noticed that on YouTube side. I'll move that for you guys a little bit. There we go. That's better. I mean, I have it lined up on OBS Studio, but it was just slightly off on that. That'll work. Does anybody have plans for the weekend?
Anything but farming.
So I bought a new grill last week, and somebody's delivering the grill to me tomorrow, already assembled. So it's one of those ones that has a gas grill on one side, and it has a charcoal grill on the other, but it also has a little thing that you can attach on the end of it to be what do you call it?
Natural gas.
No, it's the spot to put the fire, and then it indirectly pushes the smoke through the upper chamber.
Steamer. Smoker.
Yeah, so it'll act like a smoker. So you put the fire in a lower chamber, and attach it to the side of the grill, and then it goes up through the other side. So it can be used as a charcoal grill or a smoker, and you light the fire in the little fire pit. I forget what it's called. But probably won't use that much, but we'll definitely use the gas grill. So I had an older grill in my backyard. My son went and put it out by the road today. And my wife came home and she said, "Where'd the other grill go?" And hey, Dirty Tractor Doctor, how you doing? All right, David Bond. Good night. I guess if it's 2:45 a.m., I would go to sleep myself. So anyway, she's like, well, "Where'd you guys put the other grill?" I said, "Well, we've set it out by the road. It's already gone." So somebody came by and picked up the old grill. I mean, it was a fairly decent grill. Someone gave it to me. But I figured it out, dude. All right, see you, man. Thanks for watching the stream tonight. I do appreciate it.
I'd say it'd be hard to do hay in the Northeast if it's always snowing and stuff.
Really? I heard somebody on the radio, it was a call-in show, and the guy was saying in Nebraska, like it was 39 degrees and it was snowing outside.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Bigfoot just commented about that too. I asked how the weather was and he says it snowed here today. I was like, oh, that's always good.
Well, Nebraska's a lot closer to Buck, so I wonder if he's fixing to have cooler weather over there.
I don't know. He was grilling. Maybe that's why he has no hair left. He needed to warm up.
Really?
Coming up alongside Norm. Oh, this is an 8R. I think this one is not my big one. My bigger one's a 8400. I think this one's a 7230, I think, maybe. Or 873, maybe. I'm not sure. I can check here in a second.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the be right back sign because I want to log into the admin.
Sorry, Norm. I'm going all swirly on you here.
Log in as admin, Z, and we are good.
Well, you're not supposed to say the admin password.
Wait, did I just say it? No, I didn't.
No, you must have been talking to Dan. Yes, you just said it. It's alright. If anyone really wants to join our server, it's going to be kind of hard unless you have our mods, so...
Really?
We do have specific...
in this channel that doesn't know? Then why did I do the be right back sign?
Just to tell everybody anyway.
It's a Friday. I'm sorry, guys. It's Friday.
You know, if I didn't say anything, they'd probably never know.
No, Bigfoot.
And they're probably still trying to figure out what the admin password is. So.
Oh, now Bigfoot knows. Now everybody's gonna go back and rewind. I can't believe I just did that. That was pretty stupid.
Yeah, this is the 8345R. And I think my bonnet's actually all the way down.
As my stream number goes down to 0 because I'm an idiot.
That's actually kind of neat, is the seat itself. When it lifts up and down, your guy doesn't actually move with it. And I'm talking about the suspension on the 8R. It's actually a pretty big field.
Stuff. It is. It's amazing doing stuff like that I actually have a real job.
How many zeros are in a million?
I won't tell you. Figure it out.
Actually, I was setting up the American tankers yesterday that we have, so I've edited them myself and added stuff to them. And I'm sitting here and I look at Norm just straight. How many zeros are in 100,000? And we're counting them, right? And I was like, is it 6 zeros in 100,000? He's like, no, that's a million. I said, well, then how many zeros are in 100,000? And it took us a while, and then we're like, oh wait, 6 digits, 5 zeros. It's just one of those. You guys will have to be there to understand. ILS, I think so. I think that's what's on this one. You can actually lift and lower the whole front suspension on it. And just for weight, it doesn't really affect anything in the game. It was something that was neat that was added by the modders, and it works really well. I'm really impressed with this 8R. TechAS did an amazing job on them. Same as the 7R. It's another one. They did a really amazing job. The only thing I wish is the 7Rs actually had the front loader. So I've looked into it, and I think it's the 7230, I believe, and the 7930 or 7830. I think it's a 7830. You can actually put front loader arms on. Real life. Actually, I think you can put them on any tractor if you really had the money. But I think they come not factory that way, because obviously you special order what you want: front weight, front 3-point, front load. But I would have loved to see the 7Rs actually get front load attachment. That would have been over the edge for me. It'd actually be the only. And I'm way too close.
Yes, you are. Back off.
Let's just go this way. Oh, I want a negative offset.
Yes.
A positive offset was taking me over to you.
Yeah. I wasn't sure it was going to take this long, actually. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, it wouldn't have been taken so long if we would have done 3 combines wide, but...
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't give us that option to put front loaders on it. I said this to MP7 Reaper, who is a modder, or mod editor, fixer, that kind of deal. He streams on Twitch. And I mentioned to him about it, and he was going to look into it, but I guess he was actually working on a 6R that was coming with the front load attachment. I'm not sure if that's still coming out or not. I haven't spoken to him other than in my stream, so we didn't really talk about it. But I know right now we have 5M with the front loader. It's just not big enough.
So what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm getting ready to hit the thumbs up button on JJ's stream. He has 5 likes. So if you're watching right now, you haven't done it yet, hit that button and let's get him up to 10.
Why don't we do the same for Wheels too?
Yeah, and
no, Wheels is over there. He's sitting with 9, so only one more, and Wheels has it. So
number 6.
Let's
let's
get Wheels up to number 10.
Do I hear 7? And by the way, guys, JJ's at 92 subscribers right now. At least that's what's on his channel. So if you haven't done that, look at my description. I have his channel link, and it'd be awesome to get him to 100, wouldn't it?
I'd love to be at 100.
So
I mean, you guys are great either way. So
right, but 8 more, so we can do that.
Let's bring this back up. Let's get rid of my offset. I really need to get my Rocat working again. Sorry, Norm.
Yeah, and I need to set up my trackir. I'm actually going to try to bring that back. And it looks like on Twitch, let's see, I'm at 141 followers, so we need to see what we can do there, guys. Awesome, though, either way. It's great. All right, so let's... And I need to be skipping one more, don't I?
No. You're not skipping
actually,
any.
Go in the next one. No, I'm just... Yep. That's right. He's going to skip 2 on the other end.
Yes.
So
Dirty
that's fun.
tractor.
Okay.
I dislike 5000, real and FS, lol. Yeah, originally I was on the fence about getting the 5000 series tractors. I started using it on my Thornton farm, and it
Hey,
just,
man.
it seemed to fit a lot better. The 7530 or the 7930 that I always used, I liked it, but I found it slid. So if you were just sitting there with it, the whole back end would slide. And I didn't like that feel about it. So I tried out the 5M series, and they didn't slide, and I really liked the turf tire. It's more, when I did snow removal and did the sidewalks and stuff, that was one of the ones that was the style tractor that I used for sidewalk. Oh, it was a little bit smaller. I think we used a 32 series, 3000 series tractor, so like a little compact one. I think it was
How you doing, Tomo? And
I have a
Manu?
picture of it I can look at later. I think it was like a 3250 or something like that. It was smaller, but it was meant for sidewalks and walkways. And then our bigger ones, I think we had 7Rs. Is that I actually think what we used for snow removal. But I mean, they worked really good. I really like the fact that the 5M series that we have, originally it was done by a French modder because everything on it was in French. I changed it to English just for our personal use. I never did change anything other than the wording on it. And that was about it. But it has turf tires, it has crawlers. 3320, yeah, that's what it was. The exact number was just escaping me. It was just little. I think it was like I want to say like not even 50 horsepower. If I was lucky, I think the fastest I could go was 20 miles per hour. Like, and that was fully pedal to the metal, hit a bump and you're tearing your guts out kind of deal. But it did what we needed to. Did what we needed it to. That must be Bigfoot coming in and join us. It is.
We're about to have a Bigfoot sighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so yeah.
All in
yeah,
all, they were nice tractors. So
you actually read French too, don't you?
un peu, man.
Yes, you do, don't you?
A little bit. I understand a little bit.
Okay.
But like our 5M that we have on the server, when I say that I changed the wording on it, he had a lot of it was it was all in French, but there was you have the option. So you have the cabbed version, roll bar, straight up canopy, and then it has Michelin tires for the US style, the the UK style Turgomarin or something like that style. It had front crawler with standard wheel in the rear, dual crawler, rear crawler, standard front wheel, turf tire, like tire with weights. It had everything.
Wait, which? Oh, where is it? Do we have it on this map?
Yes, it's the front load tractors that we have up at the main farm.
Okay, I'll check them out. I didn't realize they had all that stuff.
Yeah, and inside for IC, it actually has a cell phone that turns on in it. So you can turn the cell phone on. It just doesn't do anything with the cell phone. But it has so if you're watching mine, above the window here, above your monitor, you actually have 7 or 8 different screens. So you have your Bergman screen for your balers. You have the Kuhn one that does your actual speed readout when you're driving with an implement. There's the GPS one that's here. There's a couple different ones. I'll tab to it here in a second.
Well, that's actually
like it has a lot of extras on it.
I guess, man.
Yeah, I just went into the XMLs, into the actual tractor XML, and like one of them was what was the front hookup?
Wow.
It's like Avec something. So I just changed it to, like, I can't even remember what it was now. But I just changed it to the English.
That's not the one you're driving, right?
No, I'm in the 8R. The 5M couldn't pull this trailer.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty... Seemed like it was pretty small. I did actually drive it.
When you were cleaning up the animals?
Yesterday. Yeah.
Was it that one or the Volvo you used to clean up the animal?
Let's see. I used the Volvo, I think, yesterday.
Because the Volvo is the big wheel loader.
I used it when I did bales. when I was grabbing straw and grass bales,
Yeah.
I actually used that tractor, but I just didn't know.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
the one that you bought the drum weight for.
Right. I didn't realize it. Right, and then I knew I used it for something. I couldn't remember, but that's what it was. It was bales.
Mr.
All right, well,
Bigfoot, if
Big
you hit
Mouth
vehicle
stuff.
group switcher 6, the first one is the purple Kenworth. Can you actually jump into the yellow Kenworth that's in front of it, if you don't mind, and go empty it out in the train station that's right here? Or just run down the road. I guess you're just up the road from us. If you don't mind emptying them out for me.
So what is the next nearest soybean field?
Soybean?
one right-
We're not harvesting soybean.
Yeah, we are. Right now,
This
aren't we?
is wheat. Or oats.
Oh, oats. Oh, yeah, oats. I'm sorry. I knew that. Which is the next nearest oat field?
We might as well just head right across the road.
Yeah, I was going to say we might as well hit. That's field number 9, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
I think 9, 8, 1, and 2 are all the same, possibly. I guess it's all going to depend, because we're actually going to end up in behind us. So technically we could...
True.
So we could hit 24, 22, 30, 23 in that order, because we're going to end up behind us, and then if we have time, come back up and hit 1, 2, 8, and 9, or you guys could just bobtail it back up to the top and do that. It's up to you guys, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so let's do the next one below.
So 24, then 22, cross the road, hit 30.
Sure.
Actually, one guy could hit 30, one guy hit 22. And
Okay.
if Bigfoot wants, we can run each other, or we can both run. He can run truck, and I can run the overloader.
Okay.
Or if he wants, I can purchase another overloader.
All right.
Because 30 is a pretty
sounds
small
good.
map, or small field, so it's almost pointless to try to put 2 combines on that one.
Right.
And then we can do 22 at the same time,
Right.
and then
So we'll
leave
do-
24 and 23, because they're both bigger fields for you guys to run double setup.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
What do you think, Mr. Norm?
Sounds good.
Right there, Bigfoot, in the train. So literally right behind you. If you come to the first road, you'll see the train tracks, and then just go right along the train tracks, and you'll see the building. It's right there. You turn right around, yeah.
Yeah, I might as well go ahead and set GPS. It's just as easy to do that as it is.
Coming up right
even though it's
behind
a
Norm.
partial row. All right. Well, that'll definitely give us a lot of straw, and I suppose we're taking the straw to the silage on the BGA. Would that be correct?
Either that, or we can use it for compost too.
Compost.
But
too.
I know we've been running
Well,
right
we're
there to
close.
your right.
We're close to the composter, so it would make sense to top that off with this field, wouldn't it?
Make a left on that road, Bigfoot, and it's right through that building. That's the train station.
So really, field 17 could be the one that's used for the composter, and everything else. Well, the stuff closer to the farm could go to the BGA, I guess.
Well, unfortunately, we're at this end of the map, right? It's hard to justify
are we
where
at-
it's gonna go.
Are we actually? Are we baling all of it, or do we actually have a forage wagon to collect loose straw?
From what I understand, we've been bailing it. I think Mr. Norm said that we do have at least a forage wagon, or I can
Okay.
purchase some. If we don't
Okay,
have
'cause-
forage wagons, we can always purchase some.
Yeah, we can keep baling too. It's just a matter of if we have a spare, then we could run through real quick and do that in one swoop.
Well, I was also thinking that if we had a forage wagon, we could actually dump it into the train station, and then from the train station, bring the train here, load
Okay.
up the train full of straw, bring it back to the main yard, and then run truck from that train station into the silos at the main farm to make silage if we want to do it that way, or...
Oh, that's right. There's the silage. There's a silo at the main farm that does that too.
Yeah. And
I
the
forget.
BGA, like either one of those two silos, so the main farm and the BGA silos are both in the,
Right.
like, The train station over there is in the middle. If you want to hit up field 22, Norm, or field 30, hit up one of those two fields. You guys are going to go at those ones solo. Just give me a shout or Bigfoot a shout when you guys hit about 80% to see where we are and run to each other.
Okay, I'll head to 22 then.
Okay. So, Mr. Wheels, when you are done, I'm going to follow you down to 30 and unload on the way.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, I'm right on line. Then we can do 24 together then.
Yeah, 24 and 23 together because they're the bigger two. Where'd you want to head to, Bigfoot?
Looks like a plan.
Yeah, you might as well, unless you want to go and pick up an overloader, I will purchase you one if you wanted to go to the farm and pick it up. I don't think we have any tractors left at the farm, though. I think they're all out in the field, so you'd have to bring it back to the farm to pick it up. Or you can just run that, it doesn't matter.
I'm only 6%, so it's only going to take a second to empty that.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it does have a rear hitch. That's what I like about that truck. It can do just about anything.
Yeah, that is nice to have that. All right, so straight to field 30.
You head to field 30, and then Mr. Bigfoot and I will figure out what we're going to do.
Right. And Norm's over there on 22. We got it covered. Man, that field 23 is actually pretty big too, man, across the street. It doesn't look it on the map, but that's really a monster field.
Yeah, this end of the farms, even like field 8 and 9 were bigger than what I thought when I started fertilizing.
All right, so we got here on field 30 is like a postage stamp.
Pretty much compared to all the other fields. That's why I said there's no point in us bringing 2 combines down there.
Right. And really, I'm not even going to use GPS. I'm going to just kind of go in a square.
And it looks like this one's full too.
And this is spelt, I believe, right?
Yes, you and Norm are both doing spelt.
Spelt.
We just finished doing oat, so I'm going to unload this little bit of oat into your front trailer here on the yellow one, just so I can go grab those guys' spelts. I can say that's the one thing, though, is we're never going to have to worry about seed. Like grain crop for seed, because that's what this oat and stuff can be used for, instead of using our wheat, barley, and rye. Or wheat, barley, and stuff.
Right.
I'm sorry if that cough was really loud, guys. I wasn't able to mute my mic in time.
You drink water?
Nestle iced tea.
Missing it. I was trying to do it from in cab and I missed that.
Trackir
There we
comes in
go.
handy for that.
And I got straw in the grass.
What are we gonna do with you, Wheels?
This isn't my
I'm gonna
night.
take your combining license away and put you in an overloader.
Okay.
Apparently, guys, my daughter's coming in to tell me something. So, I will be right back. I am guessing it is Bubba time. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Not a problem.
Do you want to jump in this overloader wagon when you're done there, Bigfoot? I'm just going to go make my daughter a bottle. So, I'll be right back, guys.
Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm going to back up, get this little bit right here. Make a turn. So I'm going to check now that I'm at the end of this field. We have 8 likes on JJ's stream. So 2 more, and we will get him to 10. Which would be really cool. And have we gotten him any closer to 100? Let me see. I've got 93. All right. I got 93 on JJ's stream now. So we got 7 more, and we can get him to 100. And of course, that might not be exactly right on. So I've definitely enjoyed playing on this map here in the last 2-3 days. So I'd like to, well, really, we're at a point right now where we'd really like to buy every field on this map. That's the plan. And money-wise, we're still doing really good. So we could buy probably 5-6 more fields, even 7 or 8 more fields, and not miss it. I think probably the juice factory is about the only factory that we haven't actually started yet. Hey, Tobo 153, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, sir. What's the keys for the switcher? I've changed mine. So mine is the right shift key, but I can't remember what it is by default because I've changed mine a long time ago, Bigfoot. Okay, Tobo. Gotcha. Control. Okay. Is it normally left or right control? Hey, Knox. You are late, but welcome to the stream anyway. I'm not planning on quitting in the next 5 minutes this time, like I did last night. That's cool, Tobo. Well, welcome from Poland, sir. So I only have one more pass left on this field to spelt. Since we need to be emptied out, I guess I'll just come up and help out on field 22 for a second. I can kind of do the other side of the field. I understand that. It's not a problem, dude. The right control, okay? So Bigfoot, try the right control because I don't remember if it's left or right. So
What's he trying to
Road
do?
Dog. the shortcut key for the vehicle switcher. I've remapped mine, and so it's different than default. So we're
Left
thinking
control,
right
isn't it?
control. Where am I from? I am from United
it should be
States
left
of America.
control.
There.
I didn't change mine, so mine's left control.
Left control. Okay. Yeah. See, I've never changed mine, so it is left. Yeah, I'm from the state of Alabama, Mr. Tobal.
Actually, Norm looks to be the one that's almost full, 50%.
The cedar, likely it does. And Tobal, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I would have, yeah, I mean, I think the cedar we have does do both. That's right, Norm. So
yeah, all of our
cedars
cedars cultivate except for the potato one.
So I am finished with this field here, field 30. So
yeah, I'd get Norm because he's almost full, but he's going pipe over crop. So are you coming to field 22, Wills?
I can come up there and just help kind of wrap it up.
All right, if you want to start at the opposite end, then he started at the one closest to the shop.
Right.
Or that gas station, so if you want to start on the edge that I'm on,
right.
and then as soon as you get here, just open your pipe and I'll unload you right away.
Right. Okay. Got it. Yes, that's right, Tobal. United States. USA. State of Alabama. There's only one state of Alabama anywhere in the world, which is probably a good thing.
And yeah, Dirty Tractor. I usually drink iced tea. It's actually what I'm currently drinking is Nestle's iced tea, except I let it get warm because I didn't have ice in it for one. And I'm drinking it right out of a bottle. So when I went to make my daughter a bottle, I grabbed me a glass and threw some ice in it to get it chilled a little more.
Yeah, see, I don't like the bottled iced tea. It's got that weird, like, I don't know. It's got a weird taste to it out of the bottle.
Yeah, well, usually I make my own in my pink cup, but I just didn't feel like it today.
Oh, well, I don't blame you.
So if you just want to get yourself situated there to start going, it's the same product that you already harvested, spelt.
I like Snapple. Oh, okay. Your friend, he said something. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's right, Tobal. Yeah, we got a multi-stream going on here, so. All right.
And that one, I guess, Bigfoot's up to you if you want to start planting. Or if you really want to, dude, come jump in that pink combine. And we can get 3 combines going again, and one
right.
I'll run overloader.
Yeah, I like that texture for that spout.
Yeah, it's like a light color.
Yeah. Nice. It's just a wheat derivative, I believe.
Yeah. I believe it is. I think it's like a lesser wheat. I read what it actually is used for. It is a real crop. I just couldn't remember the exact what it was used for. You want to wait right there, Norm, and before you head back up with your pipe, I'll empty you out.
Well, Tobal, if it's 3 a.m., then sounds like it's about time to go to sleep. And Knox, that's true. And same thing for Tennessee, though.
Roll Tide, right, guys? Roll Tide.
Well, love them or hate them.
I'll be honest, I don't even know who they are.
Or don't care.
You guys say about it all the time. Well, I shouldn't say they don't care. I mean, there's quite a few people that care about football. Just it was one of those sports I never could understand. They're on the 10th and 3rd and 2 downs to go, and I was just like, I'm gonna switch back to hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2-line pass, and I understand that.
Now, something you probably didn't know about me is, a fun fact is, I did actually play hockey. Old Blue 94 said War Eagle. Well, I got to tell you, I'm not even from Alabama, Old Blue. I'm actually from Michigan. So if I was going to say anything, I'd probably say go Blue. But anyway, if I have to pick between Auburn and Alabama, I'll stick with the Alabama. All right, Tobal. So what's funny is my son is totally not a football fan really at all, which is funny because he's got a size 14 shoe. You'd think he was a football player.
Or basketball.
He couldn't really care less, but because my daughter likes Alabama, he's an Auburn fan just because he wants to irritate her. Oh, I don't think he's saying anything bad about it there, Knox. He just doesn't understand it as well as hockey.
Yeah, that was the thing, is I never could understand American football. And it's not just American football, it's football in general. You know, they're on the first and down with 2 runs or whatever to go, or first and goal. I don't understand the lineage. That's my thing, is the jargon for it.
Right.
I mean, I understand that the defense lines up against the offense, the quarterback huts it, and they run. That's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the purpose of the defensive tackle versus the wide receiver on the right do and all that? Don't even ask me.
I mean, look, ask the average redneck in Alabama what a hat trick is, and they don't have a clue.
Ask any Montreal Canadian fan, and they wouldn't have a clue either. Oh, snap! I just went there.
Wow. So I have lived in the UP there, Road Dog. Cool. I've lived in both places, upper and lower.
I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, so I don't even know what a playoff spot is.
So, Old Blue, your son goes to where? Michigan? Or Auburn? All right, Tobal, take it easy, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to say hi. And I noticed, JJ, you were at 93 subs a minute ago while you were gone. So
cool. Well, thank you to that one person that subbed. And yeah, Bigfoot, I was just about to say, you guys might as well line up 3 on 24. Or jump randomly into the middle of them there on 22.
Right. Or we could, you could start on one end of the field and we can start on the other. Auburn. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I do some stuff with Auburn for real life stuff as far as my work goes. So definitely not unhappy with them at all.
Could be a Sabres fan. No, I'll stick to being a Leaf.
It's called this weekend. Really nice, man. Hope you enjoy that. Yeah, Road Dog. About at that time, about 70 miles.
No, I've been a Leafs fan ever since Curtis Joseph played for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that was back when Pat Quinn was still a coach and still alive. And that was around the same time that the Toronto Maple Leafs made it to the second round of the playoffs. It's been a while.
Toronto's pretty far away from you, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's about 18 hours. That doesn't matter, though. Football or hockey's, it's a different breed for hockey, right? So football, you usually cheer with whoever's closer to you, right?
Right.
Or the state that you're in, it's that kind of deal. Well, down here, it doesn't really matter. You like it for the players, or you like their play style, or you like something about it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I've always liked the Toronto Maple Leafs. I lived in Ontario when I was a kid. I started watching that team play, and I like their play style. I like Ty Domi, Matt Sundin, Curtis Joseph. That was the Leafs to me. Where
I won't
some
tell
people,
you I was a Red Wings fan then.
You can take you and your lobster, or you and your octopus and go. Actually, sad news is this year is the final year for the Red Wings in their arena.
Yeah.
They're currently making a new one.
Oh, so you live there now, Road Dog. Okay. Well, likely I've probably driven through your town before, dude. That's been a long time, though, Road Dog. It's been like 30 years ago since I lived there. I haven't followed hockey in a really long time, JJ, but I used to watch the Red Wings quite a bit when I was a teenager because I, got to play a little bit.
And I mean, that's the thing with hockey is to me, everyone has their team. You know what I mean? Like, you're always going to have that rivalry. Personally, I don't like Montreal. I think they're arrogant, but I don't like Quebec. I don't like the province itself. I think they're just rude players. And a rude province, but that's not a reason to hate them. You got to think the Montreal Canadiens, the amount of cups that they actually have, they've won several for a Canadian team, and they're one of the original 6. You know what I mean? That's like the Toronto Maple Leafs. They haven't won the Stanley Cup since 1967. Yeah, 1967 was the last year that the Toronto Maple Leafs have won a Stanley Cup. That's fine. I'm happy waiting.
Didn't see that, Knox. I don't really follow NASCAR, Knox.
He is retiring. And I'm surprised that it's actually taken him this long to retire, due to the fact that he's still in a huge fight with his wannabe stepmother over the Earnhardt name. So she's actually trying to take him out of it all.
Yeah, I know
as an owner. So
yeah, Road Dog. I know exactly where that is. I've been there before.
It's actually funny you mentioned Dale Earnhardt Jr., Knox, as my wife and I were talking about that when we heard it the other day. And our only comment was, so who's racing for Hendricks next year? Johnson? And that's it. I mean, I think they have Jimmy Johnson and Casey Kane. I'm trying to think of who just took over Gordon's car. But I mean, they don't have very many seasoned guys left.
JJ was going to say that, you said.
I seen that. But I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to be the same. I mean, there is another Earnhardt Racing. But I mean, the Earnhardt name's been in NASCAR for since the start. Since the start, there's always been an Earnhardt.
That rhymes.
So I mean, it is what it is, right? It's definitely not going to be the same without the People's Champion there. Or the People's Choice, sorry, which is Dale Earnhardt Jr.
So how's the water level on Lake Superior this year, Road Dog? I used to live on Lake Superior, like right smack out my back door.
It's probably down.
So what do you think about the new rules that they kind of started as far as like the mini races within the big race?
I think that is horrible.
Really?
Pretty well. It's bringing a different style of racing. Yes.
Yeah.
It is bringing more action, but a lot of it is becoming stupid. So the way that they get the scoring now isn't by the amount of laps you lead. It doesn't matter if you lead every lap in the race. If you don't win the stage, you don't get points for it. And to get points, you need your points to advance in the championship, or to even enter the race for the cup. Right. So they're creating moves that shouldn't happen, like Jeff Gordon. He hasn't raced since last year. Jimmy Johnson.
Announcer, pal.
Jimmy Johnson's spin out in the 500 should never have happened. That was because they were racing too hard to the line to finish that stage. And there's a lot of that happening that should not be happening. But at the same time, for instance, who was it? Was it Clint Boyer? Yeah, Clint Boyer literally called out Goodyear. And they asked him what happened in his crash in I think it was the 500. And he said if Goodyear could ever make a tire that could actually last this track, we might not have had this happen, because just that. His tire overheated, he blew it out. So he came back and blamed it on Goodyear. Goodyear then had to release a statement stating, that their tires are solid and blah, 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 but it is what it is. NASCAR is dying. I will agree. It's becoming a money-hungry sport. The only thing that I like about NASCAR now is the Monster Girls. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they switched from Sprint Cup to Monster. The girls are better.
So you want to start out with number 1 and 4 there, Norm, and I'll do 2 and 3.
Well, you also have Bigfoot here behind you in a combine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. I think we're going to line up and do 24 together.
Yes, all 3 of us. That's right. I forgot about Bigfoot.
Sounds like he's an admirer of the JJ's pink combine there.
It looks like it. Yeah. So
Old Blue, next weekend's race is just out your back door. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. I'd really like to make it down to a 500. It's just something about that track that I'd love to see. Even the Coca-Cola 400, I wouldn't mind going to see.
So Bigfoot, I guess he's going to start down there, Norm.
Well, you guys might as well run 3 wide here, Bigfoot. I'll start up here at the same side of the field. It'll just make it easier for unloading and stuff.
Right.
If you want to do that,
we can
or
all do the same end of the field.
Yeah.
Dirty tractors, so NASCAR is basically a redneck version of Formula One.
Pretty much. I mean, when you really think about it.
I don't know. Whoa.
Hey, Bigfoot.
JJ had an encounter with the Bigfoot.
Oh, there goes my head. There goes my head.
Okay. So you want to be number 2, Bigfoot. Do you know how to
I win.
Do you know how to get the course on you'll be 3. All right. So do you know how to copy the course on GPS? Okay, so basically when Norm sets his course, then I'll be number 2 and I'll copy his course. And then you got to hit the little shopping cart on GPS. It's going to be under basics on the bottom left-hand corner. It's the number 2 right above new. Okay.
Was it Kyle Busch then, Knox? I think it was Kyle Busch. 18. I remember he called. I'm pretty sure it was him. I don't know. I can't remember. I knew one of them did anyway. And as soon as he came out of the infield center,
when you get,
he blamed Goodyear for their tires.
Norm, I'll grab your course when you get it. Unless you want
But I
me to
mean,
do it first.
they've had so many things like the 5-minute caution thing, where you only have 5 minutes to fix your car. If your car goes behind the wall for mechanical, it's not allowed back out on the track, and you only have 5 minutes to work on your car in the pits. And I do agree, though, that if you go behind the wall or your car is involved in a crash and you can't get it fixed, I do agree that you have to go to the in-care center. But
okay, I got your course. So Bigfoot.
I'm adjusting it.
Oh, okay. Hold on, Bigfoot. Sorry. Oh wait. So when Norm gets the course, I'll get it. Then you hit the shopping cart when I tell you.
it works so much easier when you're running 3 people with GPS, Bigfoot. I don't know why I'm stopping here. I think it was
Okay.
Kyle. 18 M&M car. That's Kyle. Because Kurt's the JJ.
There we go. Okay, looks like you're still... Is that it?
Yep, I'm lined up on the edge so that I'll get the whole side. It's 13.2. And I believe that I'm supposed to be the one that goes last.
Okay. So, Bigfoot, you hit the shopping cart. And somehow mine doesn't seem... I guess I'm off. Well, I'm off, obviously. So, Bigfoot, you got to go first, pal. So, once you hit the shopping cart, you should have the same course as I do. And then, so you should be right next to me. Do you have to use GPS? That'd make it a lot easier. Do you know how to use it?
If not, there's 2 fairly good tutorials that I can send you links to.
Yeah, well, so if you hit your control 0 and control period, you'll bring it up. So if you know how to use it, that'd be good because that's what we're using, so we stay exactly on target. Okay, so just hit the shopping cart, and you'll pick up my course.
You might have to line up right beside him, though.
Oh, okay. I think it's... So you should see the lines going straight. It should be lined up right next to mine. Okay, and then so you're going to go first.
I agree with that statement.
You know where, you know how to activate it, right? Okay. So go right ahead when you're ready.
Yeah, it was just, okay.
Are we good? Seems like I'm over kind of far.
Because I'm just trying to think, if I were to go first, what would I be doing? I'd have to skip over 4.
Yes.
And then the next
so
time...
then the next time I go immediately, sharp turn.
Right.
So it'd be the same theory as 1 and 4 and 2 and 3.
So 1 and 4.
No, except you'd actually be 1 and 3. Yeah, no, 1 and 5, 2 and 4, 3 and 6. Either way, you guys figure it out. As long as when you guys are going one of the ways, your pipes are not over top of the crop, I can empty you.
Well, so Bigfoot's...
You guys weren't lined up right anyway.
When you get to the end of the row, Bigfoot, take a hard right and take the next row back. And then I'll take the next row after you.
It didn't take you long?
Or no, wait. Is he going to do 2 over? I think Bigfoot actually will go 2 over. He'll skip 2, right?
I demand. And no, guys do not speak French.
Bigfoot's pipe is going to be over a crop no matter what we do.
Then Bigfoot should not be going first.
So then, actually, we should realign it to where...
So then, if Bigfoot's pipe's gonna be over the crop, then he should be going last.
Right. So
okay, we get to the end, we'll reset.
So then it should be Norm first, then Wheels, then Bigfoot.
All right. So Bigfoot.
So this way here, that no pipes over a crop on your way back up the field.
Right. So Bigfoot, when you get to the end, go ahead and stop. Like pull forward far enough where I can get off the behind you, and then we'll let Norm go first.
Yeah, so Norm should be doing 1 and 4. Wheels should be doing 2 and 5.
Okay.
And
3 and 6.
Bigfoot 3 and 6.
Okay, so just wait up at the end of the field, Bigfoot, and we'll let go far enough off it where he can get the start of the field. Okay. You can get the rest of the crop off of it first if you want. I'm kidding you. Sorry. Okay, so go far enough, like almost to the road. You sneezed again? Oh, there you go. Perfect. And now we'll let Norm, well, we'll have to give him room. So let Norm go first.
I mean, he can always get himself down and lined up.
Yeah.
So this way here gets him out of the way. Same as you, Wheels. You could always go down, line yourself up. And then when Norm starts, you guys follow in right behind.
So you're going to do row 6, Bigfoot. So skip 2. But you're not going to go first. So skip 2, go down there and wait. And then you go after I go. So you skip 2, I skip 1. And Norm...
I think you guys might need to reline up your lines, though, because Norm is not a full width cross. He was actually not harvesting full crop.
Well, I think he is now, though.
No,
right?
I'm not
Are you
aligned for some reason.
okay?
When you copied, it didn't take the same
Okay,
one that I had.
okay, okay. So
So if
Bigfoot,
Wheels
we're
is
gonna
set
have to
up, just copy Norm's course, or Norm reset all yours, then Wheels copy his, Bigfoot recopy.
If I hit copy, will it pick up the right course from Wheels?
Okay,
Just
now
set yours as a new course, Norm, so that it's a perfect course right at the edge where you need it to be, and then everyone down the
Okay.
line copy.
right. So I'll wait till you get it lined up, and then hold on a second, Bigfoot.
I guess it's not going to matter because everyone's pipe's going to be overcrop right now.
Right, one of us is gonna have to be. Bigfoot's like, I thought you said it was going to be easier, JJ. Well, once we get it coordinated, Bigfoot, it will be.
Okay, I'm lined up.
All right,
Okay.
so you head out. You take off, Norm.
So Norm's going to go. All right, I got your course, Norm. So Bigfoot, pick up my course now. So here's shopping cart again. JJ's going.
JJ's not going anywhere.
Or not JJ, Norm. Sorry.
Now Wheels takes off.
What a name to call somebody.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Now Bigfoot takes off.
Okay, we got
And
it.
when I get to the end, I have to skip over the two that they are currently on and skip two more and then take the next.
Negative,
believe-
Ghost
no.
Rider. You are skipping there two and coming back.
So you,
Only
so
two.
you skip two. Yeah, I guess.
You skip two, Wheel skips one, Bigfoot skips one. This way here, it'll actually put Bigfoot still at the back, at the end, but all your pipes won't be over the crop.
You got that down, Bigfoot? There's going to be a quiz tomorrow morning.
I hope you're administering it, because I don't. I won't be.
Oops, wait. Why am I not? Oh, okay. I was getting a little bit of lag there. There's a little bit of server lag. Yeah, Knox, if you're still there. Catch you later.
And Dirty Tractor, I agree. They're just trying to make it so that Jimmy can't get 8. He's got 7. Why give him an 8th, right?
Good old Bristol Motor Speedway. That's a short track.
Did you see that one?
No, I don't
They ended up
actually-
canceling it Sunday and held it on Monday. And
No,
Tuesday, the track was flooded.
No, I didn't even. I don't follow it.
Well, Sunday, they were supposed to race. They canceled it due to rain. So they held it on Monday. And Tuesday, they released photo footage that the track had probably 4 feet of water on it. Like the whole oval was flooded out.
Now, though I don't follow it, I have been to one race before in person. On at Talladega.
If I could go, I either want to go to Bristol or the 500.
I was on the second deck, right in front of pit row, right in front of the front of pit row. And I got to tell you, that was the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life.
I'd love it. I go to the stock car races here at least 2 or 3 times a year. It's
I
not
mean,
the same, but...
Those cars are so loud.
Well, I mean, you got to think they're running, 200 miles plus?
I know they are so loud. So you can't. I mean, my brother-in-law and I were there, and we were yelling at each other, and we couldn't hear. Somebody tried to call me on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, right. Forget that.
Yeah, it's that way with our stock car too, but the stock cars here, they actually set it so that you don't run an exhaust. You come right out of the header to make the cars louder.
Yeah, those things are so loud.
Actually, a couple years
Amazing.
ago, we had one of our canteen trailers there, and they put us right at turn 4 is right where our trailer was. When the cars came around, that you could barely hear what people were ordering.
Yeah, you're not hearing nothing.
No.
Now, I didn't use earphones or earphones, earplugs. I didn't have earplugs, but I noticed a lot of people did.
Oh yeah.
Experienced ones did. All I know is it was a nightmare getting out of the place after it was over. It took like 6 hours to get out of back onto the main highway again. It took so long.
Well, where is it? One of the states, leaving the thing is actually like a 4-lane highway each way. They actually take and have 6 lanes of that interstate on race weekend that go the other opposite, that leave. So they actually close off, so they only have 2 lanes coming into the city and 4 lanes leaving to try to get the congestion broken up and people out of there.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Maybe Charlotte?
There's one in Michigan, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
I think it's that one.
Okay, well that makes sense.
That does it, or something like that anyway. I remember hearing about it. And it was amazing to hear that that's what they do. They bring in state troopers and they block off sections of the highway.
Right.
You want to put your pipe out, sir?
Likely they probably do that at Talladega too, but you got to go out the long way. They run you like in a 20-mile loop.
And it's probably just for traffic-wise, right? You got to think the amount of people that go to those races.
1 second, I'm going to mute my mic. Hold on.
I know, it's so quiet. Sorry. I was trying to look at glance to see where everyone was. Bigfoot's at 61, Wheels is almost empty, Norm's at 12. So hopefully, finish unloading Wheels here. Do you want to come to me, Bigfoot, and open up your pipe for a couple seconds? Just finish topping me off or draining you out, one of the two. I just don't want to try to make you too far behind those guys. It's not going to matter. Just go. I'll grab you at the other end. You'll be the first one I get. So I'll take this time, thank everyone for coming out. You guys are all awesome. I mean, it is a Friday night. I'm sure you guys have something better to do. But I know I appreciate having you guys here watching. I know Wheels appreciates having you guys here watching. It means a lot to both of us. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys have not done so already, don't forget down in the bottom of both our videos, hit that thumbs up button. It means a lot. If you guys are hitting that thumbs up button and you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that one too. And if you guys are over on Twitch, hit that follow button. Welcome back, Mr. Wheels.
What's been happening?
Not really a whole lot.
Okay, I had to have a little brief conversation with the family.
It's all good.
Nothing bad though.
Intervention. Dad, you've been streaming now for 3 hours. Can we have our Netflix back? No, that's what my wife would be yelling at me right now.
My internet works good.
Even with the internet speeds that I have, I don't understand it. As soon as I start streaming, we can't do Netflix. I will literally take enough bandwidth that we can't even watch Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
So though you do have a high speed, it really does take up a lot to do it. Because I've got, 6 computers in my house and 4 cell phones.
Man, that sounds like my desk. I actually have 2 computers on my desk and 2 cell phones. And my tablet broke, so...
So I have no clue what JJ was saying. He's got 8 likes right now. 93 subs that I see.
You are sitting at 1306 for subs and 11 likes. And 1 thumbs down because I was upset with you. I mean, I didn't do that.
I would have given myself a thumbs down for what I did.
Nah, you have no thumbs down. Not a one.
Should have. There we go. See, we're a well-tuned machine now. For the most part.
Actually, this will work out. I can get...
I guess it didn't quite work.
No. Maybe we should have left Bigfoot down on the other side of the field.
You're unliking wheels. Don't do that. Dirty Tractor, don't unlike wheels. That's not fair.
If you have to, I understand though.
I don't know how to say this, guys.
Okay.
So all you guys know we've been talking about Pleasant Valley. And if Mr. Wills is cool with it, I'm going to throw up a link to Dave's stream because he did go live.
Really?
I do not want to tell you what the title of his stream is.
Huh?
PV17 V2 initial release tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard.
What? That's right now.
Hey, yeah, buddy.
Dude, what are we doing? All right, guys, it's been fun.
I just happened to look at my phone, Twitch notification, DJ Net is live. I just happened to jump over on my laptop, pull up his stream, and that was the title of his stream. PV17 V2 initial release tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Seriously? Eastern Standard?
I have failed my mission.
That was 45 minutes ago.
Yep. I have failed my mission, ladies and gentlemen. I have not completed Don Diego before Pleasant Valley has been released.
Are you serious? Holy cow. Well, you guys know what we're going to have to do, don't you?
So, unfortunately, guys, tomorrow we are on a new map. So, guess what, Wheels? Tomorrow you will be streaming Farms.
I guess I will. That's the case. Wow, man.
If his title is true
right now. I'm trying to find it while I'm talking here.
Hey, Bigfoot, you want to stop for a second? I'm gonna because of this, guys. I am throwing everyone out of whack. Bigfoot, if you want to empty out, buddy, stop because I'm gonna go give a link.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to deal with this. You guys realize this, right? We're gonna have to deal with this. All right, so he's like, let's stop now, sell it all, and go crazy. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm extremely interested in what just took place there, and I have 2 hours and 48 minutes of stream, so I really do appreciate you guys watching this stream. And if you watch this later in the archives, I know that several people will, and I do appreciate that because you definitely don't have to. I guess I can wait till this field is done. I'll tell you what.
I was just about to say, there is a link to Dave's Twitch. Do not leave us, but check him out. Where are you going, Bigfoot? Like, at least let me unload you. At least.
I'll tell you what. Let's kind of break up.
We're like little schoolgirls.
Let's break up the party a little bit, guys, if you don't mind.
We're like little schoolgirls all of a sudden.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna just harvest on this end. Yeah, Norm, we are for real. We're crazy, man, if you haven't figured that out yet. Of course, you know JJ, but you didn't know. You didn't know me.
Well, I mean, come on, Norm, you know me, buddy. So just imagine the kind of group that would actually keep me around.
I mean, just figure out the way the rest of us are if we're still playing with him.
Yeah. Nice knowing you. Well, I'll still be around, Dirty Tractor. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be on Pleasant Valley.
Like,
I'll be on Pleasant Valley.
He's like, you quit. He's like, yeah, it's good, man. Good to watch, JJ. You're canceling your channel now because Pleasant Valley's coming out.
You know what? I have something else I need to do.
Tweet Buck on that.
What do you
gotta
think?
give him a message.
What do you think I was just doing? I literally
This is,
just
like, worthy
grabbed
of
my
talking
phone and
about.
said, "All right, I got something else to do."
All right, guys. This is
No,
going to be
I
epic,
don't want to
man.
look at your head. I didn't even send him the picture of my cookie. Hey, Buckshot. I need you on TeamSpeak or Discord.
Well, no, you don't.
It's a 911.
You don't need him on Discord.
It's a
dude.
huge, huge problem.
He's not going to come on here, man.
Get on here now. I love you.
I'll tell you what, man.
Wheels did it.
No, I didn't do nothing.
That is exactly what I just sent to him, by the way, guys. Text to speech. God love it. And I'm almost tempted to send... No, I'm not going to go that far to send it to Hope, because if I text Hope and say 911, she's going to think the worst, so...
All right, well, if he wants to play that game...
Do it. Your turn. Your turn. You know the worst part that I feel the worst about all this? Buckshot just downloaded all the mods to this server. In 15, every time Buck would download all the mods to the server, give or take a day, we changed the map.
You want to know what I just sent him? I sent him a message that says, "Do not listen to the voices."
Hey now.
So, I'll tell you what, man. Wow. I'm surprised. I didn't think it was done.
Direct download PV17V2. The zip file is too large. Save to my Dropbox. Save. Saving to your Dropbox.
It's going to my Dropbox too, the one I'm linked to, right?
Negatory. I only shared the folder with you. So I only have that exact folder shared with you.
Uh-huh. So the 2017 files. So I'm going to do the same thing because I want a copy of it. Now, this was going to be which one? The PV17 zip? I guess it is, right? The last one in the list?
No, is it on my Dropbox you're looking?
No, I'm looking at his Dropbox.
I'm not sure I can get you a link. He just texted me back with a question mark.
Is it 0.95 gigabyte? No, that's not right. It's bigger than that. Oh, version 2. I see
I
it.
can't explain over text.
Shut up. You can't do it. You liar. No, that can't be either. It's more than 1.34 gigabytes.
Over text.
No, that's probably right. 1.34
Get on
gigabytes.
Discord. Tim won't mind. He's gonna log on here and be like, "What?" And I'm just be like, "17's out, PV's out," and he'd be like, "What? Why aren't you on it?" So we will not be finishing this map. This will be becoming our test maps, though. Maybe.
We're done. We're finished.
We're done, guys. Congratulations. We have made it to the end of PV, or the end on Diego.
I'm lagged out. You know what? You know what? My combine won't even run. Like, I'm lagged out. Oh, you know why? Because I'm downloading.
Buckshot, busy.
That was not a good thing. You know what?
PB17V2. Are you too busy for that?
I sent him a message already telling him what it was.
Wow, what's the fun of you?
All right, well, if we had it on the server like fast enough, I would come back and look at it again tonight, but it's not going to happen tonight. But tomorrow,
how do you know? How do you know it's not going to happen tonight?
How do you,
it's pretty long to take down Diego off. I'm just going to leave
can I
all
put
of our
the-
mods.
Can I put the link in the chat? I'll tell you what. I will put. I guess this is it. So yeah, I'll put it in there for you. If you go to DadgeNet on Twitch, though, you can get it. But I'll go ahead and send it. And let's go like that. If I could get it downloaded in time to actually do a stream, I would do it. But I know I can't, so I'm not going to attempt to try that. But tomorrow, I'm gonna get it, download it. We'll get it all up on the server, and then we'll bring you guys in tomorrow, and you can check it out. So,
I don't even want to play anymore.
well, I'm pretty much Bigfoot's chasing me. What are you doing, dude? Holy cow!
I mean, we
got
have been
attacked by
live
a
for
Bigfoot.
pretty much 3 hours.
The legend of Bigfoot lives. All right. Well, so does PV Rivers. All right. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be back on Discord in just a second. Thanks for helping out with the stream there, Norm. I know it's a little bit weird.
Sure, no problem.
So yeah,
right.
thanks guys for coming out.
JJ.
I'm gonna do a closing at the same time as Wheels. I don't know if he has me muted or not yet, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
No, I don't. No,
All right,
go
so
for it. You take us out.
if you guys are new, hit that thumbs up button. It means a lot. If you guys are new as well, hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, if you're over on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you guys are watching this back later in the archive, I can't even talk now. Look at that. If you're watching this back later in the archive, guys, you guys are great. You guys are amazing. We love you all. And PV17 V2, and we're still on Don Diego. What?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys. Have a good
The
one.
series continues. Okay.
All good.
That's a wrap.